And let's go. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, I think this should. Yeah, okay, everything should be good. Yes, that's my microphone. Hello, people. People are here. People have gathered. Oh, shit. Oops, forgot to turn it off. One sec. Turn that off. I don't want a bell to be ringing the entire time during stream. Anyway, hello. Welcome. Welcome. It's been a while since we did a Tuki stream. It's been like at least a week, probably 2 weeks, maybe. Anyway, I have music. It might not be super fitting for this world, but whatever. Hello. Meet up at Nexus or Sakura Forest? I'll probably just wait here for a bit, and then after that we'll just go back to the Nexus and do whatever the hell we want for today. Again, we can either do expeditions today, or we can do some wallpaper hunting. Again, I still have a couple wallpapers I need to get, so... But yeah, people be gathering here. Welcome. Hello, hello. I'll probably stay in Sakura Forest till vibing begins. I don't really feel like exploring today. Ah, that's fine, no worries. I knew you would be here. Yes. Again, if there's one location in Tuki to check, to see if I'm there, it's probably like Sakura Forest. I mean, I also like Nocturnal Grove, but that takes a little longer to get to, so... It's just easier to have a starting location. We need to cross Dank Pool for the weekly expedition. No! I don't want to go to the dream pool. Blech. No. In that case, I say we go wallpaper hunting, cause fuck dream pool. Let's see. There's floating beer isle for 3 expedition points, and then that one's in oh god, it's the Jiv world. I forgot the name. It's the one where you can use the bunny effect with the stars. I forgot the name. Welcome to Brazil, Dream Pool. True. Why? What the hell? Okay, for whatever reason... Also, what the hell? I don't want to be recording. Why is it not showing the titles correctly? This is strange. For whatever reason, it's like not displaying the name. Like it's not displaying the artist, only the title. That's really strange. Hold up. Hold up. This is weird. Snip, come here. What are you doing? Set output format. Album format. Set track format. Weird. Okay, what if I just close and open Winamp? Yeah, no, why are you only displaying the title? Earlier it worked fine. That's really weird. Again, I don't really have the time to be fiddling with this now. To figure out why the naming is so weird. On the top. Oh well, I'll have a look after stream. Either way, I guess no artists will be displayed in the top left for now. It's only the song title. Which is really strange. Oh, this one doesn't display correctly. Oh, what the hell? Oh, wait, I think I might know what the issue is. Oh well, again, I'm not gonna be fiddling with fucking Winamp right now. It's a Tuki stream, so... I learned how to do Dreampool without a map, and I got first place for both the Yume and Expats, including weekly. Oh, nice! I'm gonna take all the tests I missed in one day, which is tomorrow. Oh, good luck with your tests. Not sure if you know you saw the VM is in. Again, I forgot the fucking name. I know it's like the Starry Jiv world after Coral thingy. Oh no, wait, before the Coral Shoal. Yeah, Spacey Retreat. Thank you. That was the name. I forgot. Somebody scream! Oh, it's you'll hear a fucking noise sample in literally like almost every song that I listen to. Okay, can I hold up? Preferences. I know I ticked something that said playback. I do remember there was an option somewhere where it's like, oh, if album artist is not available, use artist. Maybe that's the option I have to untick. I don't know. I've been fiddling with this for like a couple days already. It cannot be a real song unless you use this common library sample. True, true. Best Winamp fiddling stream ever. See, again, like for some songs it does properly show up, just for others it just leaves out the artist, which is a little weird. Casually 11 people here. Everybody just be vibing here. But yeah, we will get going fairly soon. Let me already pull up the wallpaper guide. Yume wiki. Yume wiki. Come on. Yume wallpaper guide. Guides. Wallpaper. Wallpaper guide. Okay, that I have that up. Oh, I hate my. I still hate my mouse. I still have to get it replaced at some point. The double clicking is driving me nuts. Oh crap! Sorry, that was me bumping the mic. Anyway, yeah, it's been 10 minutes, so I'd say I'm quickly gonna check which wallpapers I still need, and I guess we'll just use that as like a guide. Or well, actually no. I'd say first, how about we do floating beer aisle, and after that we can do Spacey Retreat. I don't know if we want to do Dark Nexus because it has to go through Dream Pool, and Dream Pool is fucking awful. I was once doing an expedition in Yume, and I went to this world that had a maze and it was like a purple and red background. Do you know the name of the world? Purple and red? I think Ecstasy World is like red and purple-ish. And it has a sort of like mazy pattern, like it has like black tile. It's a little bit hard to make out. Again, there's a lot of worlds, so don't abuse the bunnies, please. Anyway, let me quickly turn on the music again. I'm not sure, I don't know the name. Old Ecstasy World was the worst. Yeah, I remember Old Ecstasy World back when that was still in the game. It was a bit of an eyesore. I mean, it did fit the name better, I have to admit. Anyway... Yes, I will quickly go check on the PC. Oh no, wait. Doi. I was about to say, like, I'm quickly gonna check the wallpaper, but again, like, I'd say first we do the floating beer aisles, and then we do Spacey Retreat, and then we'll see if people are in the mood for Dark Nexus or not. And after that we can maybe do wallpapers, if we're still in the mood for exploring, and otherwise, we'll do it a different time. But yes, first floating beer aisles. Floating beer aisles. Anyway, where's floating beer aisles? I mean, we might have also just boomed back to the Nexus, but whatever. Also might as well do this. Okay, where's floating beer aisles? Nanimunai, where are you at? Please show us the way. Where's floating beer aisles? Okay, everybody follow Nanimunai. Okay, oil puddle world. Oh, digital forest. Everybody get your lantern. Oh, fuck, lantern. Again, I do miss— Get out of the way! Ripperoni. Fuck you. Oh no, 01kun, no. Again, I do miss some of like the old Tuki textures. Again, like Forlorn Beach House and Sky Kingdom also used to have different graphics. But then at some point they got updated. But at the very least they changed their world titles, because like Forlorn Beach House used to be called Pastel Blue House, I think. Sky Kingdom is still called the same, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is the wine cellar thing. Oh, this. Hey, we're here. I think this is a sign you should do a tipsy stream again. Not today. If I ever do another tipsy stream, it's probably during weekends, because I don't really drink during weekdays. Honestly, thank God I had the 3 shortcuts in the beginning, or otherwise I would not be here. Yeah, again, like, I'm pretty sure the long route would take a while. Also, I don't know if this world has, I don't know if this world has benches, because otherwise I might as well just, I might as well... Screenshot! Oh wait, people are quickly switching into things. One sec. I have to make sure I take another one. Yay, okay. For my gallery, my ever-increasing catalog of, Tuki World. F for floating beer aisles. Floating beer aisle. Again, at this rate, maybe in like 5 years we'll have like complete, Tuki gallery. That's one big glass of beer. It sure is. Again, we're in floating beer aisle. Anyway, where shall we go next? I'd say Spacey Retreat for the vending machine. And again, unless people are dying to visit like Dark Nexus, I'm not, because Dreampool sucks ass to navigate, so I'd say no, we skip and we instead do a wallpaper. We go look for a wallpaper, but yes, now Spacey Retreat. I'm going AFK. Sure. Again, I still have to also decide on an AFK location, but yeah. Anyway, where was that again? Through... Oh, I usually go through exhibition, whatever, to do that. Oh, through here? Sure. Oh, sure. I guess we can also go there. Yes, wallpaper hunt. I'm gonna need that ending 4. Haha, I got ending 4 before the wallpaper update. Hahaha. We've been to it like 3 times, but 5 to Vaporwave Mall. Again, it's been a while. Again, if people want to go to Vaporwave Mall, we can. Oh, smart. Oh, yeah, because I was like, oh, why Constellation World? But yeah, there's a shortcut here. And we're using the shortcut, haha. Where are y'all? We're going down. Like, just navigate all the way down. Well, not completely down, because I think there's a shortcut thingy somewhere here. What do I need to look for in Red Lily Lake? A blue orb thingy. Anyway. What? I swear if we're gonna lose the entire group because nobody has this shortcut. Hey! Yay! People do have it. Again, I like this world, even though I think the overlay might be a bit too crowded, but I just love this world in general because it actually uses the bunny effect. Like, only plebeians use the jump effect. The real Tuki enjoyer will use the bunny effect. Oh, I didn't have that shortcut, damn. Yeah, again, it's something you first have to unlock from here, and then you interact with that blue star object here, and then you get the shortcut to Constellation World. Otherwise, you'll have to take the long route through, I'd say go through Garden World, Blue Forest, then from Blue Forest to Exhibition, then Exhibition to, Astronomical Gallery, Astronomical Gallery to, can you get to Spacey Retreat from there? Or was there something in between? I forgot. What a lovely game, nice and calming. Yeah, it's a very, very chill game. Anyway, yes, vending machine. We're gonna get the vending machine. Floating beer island, like Zoon's Paradise. Fair, fair. Yay! Nummy num, sip sip. Is anyone gonna tell him this game is not very lovely, more so creepy? It can be both. It can be both very chill and relaxing, and also some worlds are very creepy. You get used to the scary atmosphere. Yeah, true. Like, a lot of, like, the scary worlds, especially if they're, like, more, like, surface level worlds, you'll just get used to, like, the eerie feeling. Again, the only one that I still refuse to fucking visit, even though I do have access to it, is the fucking, the horror maze. Fucking Slenderman game inside of Tuki. I still haven't beat that because, again, fuck that. I'm sure you can, like, unlock something through it, but, who cares? I am a coward. Horror maze scares me. Yeah, it's jump scare galore. Like, the only actual jump scare things in Tuki. Again, also not really worthwhile going there because it requires, like, a ton of unlocking conditions, and most people probably will not have them. Are there scary places? There are, yeah. Well, not really scary, but more just ominous and creepy-ish in terms of atmosphere. The face in the museum scared the hell out of me. When it was added. Oh, yeah. You mean like in the dark museum? Yeah, that one's a little unexpected. Hopefully there's no wallpaper related to it. I hope so. Anyway, let's have a look. I'm gonna see which wallpapers I'm still lacking because, fuck the weekly. If people want to go do the weekly, be my guest. I am not. I'm quickly gonna see which wallpapers I'm still, needing. Which one do we need? Again, I also still have to collect a bunch of music or whatever. Um, 497? 497. What's 497? Get the guide. Wallpapers. 497. Oh. Oh, that's an easy one. Equip the glasses effect in school. Well, and apparently the one after that I also don't have. Interact with the drumhead NPC in shop ruins. Okay. Okay, so first we go to school, then to shop ruins. Okay, got it. I think there's at least one horror maze wallpaper, I think. Please, no. I don't want to do the horror maze. I kind of like that because it at least means there's value to actually completing the maze. Fair for fair. There's also the sound room. True. Again, school, then shop ruins, and find the drumhead NPC. So yeah, in school, equip the glasses effect, I guess. That should be easy enough. Time to get to school. School! Again, I go through, yes, through Garn World. Again, maybe there might be shorter routes nowadays, but I just mostly have memorized, like, all of the older routes. School, the real horror, true. See, the horror maze is actually just school. What's horror maze like? It's basically Slenderman, like the 8 pages, but like made inside of 2Key in the sense of like it's an actual like 3D perspective type thing where you can look left and right and like spin around. And you're being stalked in this maze-like thing by some NPC, and if he catches you, then it's basically game over. Oh yeah, wait, school is down here, whoops. Bugman. Okay, equip the glasses in school. Yo, oh, hello. Hello, no-face. Yo, where the teacher at? Sensei, doko deshita. Oh, what the hell is this? Was there always a computer here? What? Lavender office. So like Slenderman, you have to like find pages. I don't think you have to find pages, but it's something else you have to collect. But it's basically that, yeah. Yeah, I felt like, wait, is this new? Is there anything here? Let me quickly just have a look about, see what's here. We've been here before. We have? Sorry, my memory's so fucking shit. I do remember seeing Lavender Office. New-ish world. Ah. Well, it's a shit world because you can't even sit on the chairs. Ooh, doors. Oh, and now we're in the Verdant Nexus. Have I been in the Verdant Nexus before? What the hell is this? Oh yeah, no, we've been here before. Okay, yeah, no, we've been here. I remember. Okay, anyway. Back to Nexus. Because we don't have to be here. We have to go to Shop Ruins. Was that through was that through Greenhouse? Was Shop Ruins through Greenhouse? Or was that like the opposite connection? Either way, Nani and I probably will know. I'm back. Hello, Nico. Hi, back. I'm Billet. Hello, Billet. Oh yeah, wow, I remember. Oh, it's called the Florist, not the Greenhouse. Whoops. Okay, interact with the drumhead NPC. Hello. Shop Ruins, okay. Oh. Oh, I don't know where I need to go. Interact with this NPC, like the eye NPC. Again, we can't really go back, but where are we headed? We need to find the drumhead NPC for a wallpaper. I just don't know where that NPC is. I mean, there's drums here. I don't see- is it a one in something chance? I don't see an NPC. Where? I don't see a drumhead. Or do you have to, like, equip the drum effect? Hold up, I'll try that. Yo, where are you at? Oh, and jump in the hole. Oh! Oh, I don't think I've been to this room before. Hello, blob. Oh, you're the NPC, I think. Hold up. Can I become Sausage Uro? Come on. Yes, I am Barrel Uro. Too bad I now need to check again, which other wallpapers to get, because I didn't memorize any others. But I'm now Barrel Uro. Hello, how are you? I'm doing okay. Also, while I'm playing Tuki, I'm also ow, taking care of a candle. Like, I have a scented candle in my room, but the candle is like a little bit too big for the oh Jesus, I did it again. The string on the candle is too small to, like, burn the entire upper surface of the candle. So what I tend to do is, like, I'll light the candle and I try my best to, like, make it go down, like, in a large circle as possible. And then whenever, all of the remaining candle wax that doesn't melt, like, I will, like, scrape off with a knife and I keep in, like, a separate little basket. And basically what I do, like, whenever I light the candle and the diameter is wide enough, I'll slowly, like, take pieces of, like, the unmolten candle wax and hold it above the flame so that, like, I guess it prolongs the candle a little bit, because that way, like, it has extra candle wax it first needs to burn through before it starts sinking, if that makes sense. So I'm doing that on the side now as well, while we're playing Tuki, and as a result, what sometimes happens is I'll have a piece of candle wax, but I think my fingernails get too close to the flame, so sometimes my fingernails catch on fire, or at least they get a bit burnt, and it smells awful, but I just did it again. Hold up, let me give it some scissors. Like, a little bit. Yeah, it smells like burnt toast or whatever. Again, I just want my candle to, like, burn away nice and equally. And I also don't want to throw away just candle wax, you know, so... There we go. Anyway, that's taken care of. Yes, let's go back and let me check which other wallpapers to get. Also, stop with the unsavory sound effects, no. Anyway, do we have wallpaper? Yes! We do! Yay, we got them! This one... and this one. Cool. Okay, now I need... not this one. This one. Number 500. Which is 500? Show 500. Equip the Territory Bozo effect in Snowy Suburbs. Oh, well that's easy. Okay, Snowy Suburbs, Territory Bozo effect, and then for 504, which I still... Oh no, wait. You know, 504 is enter the... No. No. I'm not even gonna fucking finish that. What? No. I mean, in that case we might... Okay, so I'm just gonna say it. For 504, we have to enter the Streetlight Thief lair in Dreampool. I don't like Dreampool. Bleh. Again, I was like, we're not gonna do that because then we have to go through Dreampool, and that's ew. Take the melted candle wax and pour it back into the candle. See, that's kind of what I'm doing, but I'm doing it like piece by piece, slowly. Like, I'm not gonna... plus that's also like very difficult to just melt down a whole like bowl of just unmolten candle wax and then be like, oh, let's pour it back on, because you do need like the little, you know, like the little starting thing, I forgot the term in English, but like the little piece of string that the candle needs in order to be lit, if that makes sense. Dream Pool is also a badge for that. Yeah. I'd say, yeah, okay. I like how you say blat. The wick, thank you. That's, yeah, the wick. I'm pretty sure we called it a lont, but yeah. The wick. Again, like, you can't just pour a bunch of, like, extra candle wax on top of the candle, because it will not have a wick, so you don't have anything to light it. Unless you, like, scoop out the wick somehow, but that's, like, a whole hassle. So that's why I'm just kind of doing it this way. And burning my fingernails in the process. Again, it just smells like burnt toast. Okay, let me quickly see if I can burn this little piece. Yeah, we will go to Snowy Suburbs first. And then we will do Dream Pool, including the weekly, I suppose, because that's also just part of the weekly. Or, well, like, the Dark Nexus, which I think is, like, after that, so... might as well do that. But yeah, the Streetlight layer, the Streetlight Thief layer thing, we have to go to in Dream Pool, and then also to, the Dark Nexus. Are we going to vibe here? We're not gonna vibe just yet. Again, I'm just busy melting this piece of candle wax. Come on. Because the more I drip this candle wax, the less my candle will shrink. And the longer it'll last. Plus, I just don't like to throw away all of the excess candle wax. So I also have to be careful that I don't overflow it with like too much candle wax, because then the fucking flame will go out. Because it'll be submerged by all the molten wax. Don't want that either. There, okay, that should do for now. Anyway, yes. Last time I tried to go into the Dark Nexus, I went to Dream Pool and got way confused. I mean, you do have to go through Dream Pool, I think, in order to get to Dark Nexus. We could vibe in one of the Dark Nexus sub-areas. Oh, fair. Anyway. Again, there was also someone saying that they would also like to vibe in, what was it? Pastel, Vaporwave Mall. Anyway, Snowy Suburbs first. That's just the one from, Garden World, right? Garden World, Snowy Suburbs. Right? Right? Snowy Suburbs is near, like, the door section. Not here, though. Really? Oh, am I thinking of, like, a different one? Or, oh no wait, this is Snowy Apartments, right? Oh, doy. This is Snowy Apartments, right? Oh! Snowy Suburbs is in the Nazca Valley. Ah! Oops. Nah. Okay, never mind. Whoopsie. I was thinking of like the red door, you know, with the snow area? But I think that one's called Snowy Apartments. So yes. Nazca Valley, so Moop-a-da-boo. Oops. Sorry, I killed the witch. Num 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 num. I want cake. Hey, I've been watching since I was 11. I'm in college now. I feel... Oh, dang. Yeah, my channel's been around for quite a while. Just a small 12 years. I mean, 11 years. 11 years and a bit. Oh, I fucking detest Nazca Valley so much. Anyway, where's Snowy Suburbs? Which of these is Snowy Suburbs? Where's Snowy Suburbs? I've seen this path so many times. Yeah, Okay. Oh, wait, no, you're supposed to, like, yeah, I forgot, you had to use, effects. You had to use lantern when entering this, because otherwise you'll end up in a dead end. Okay, and then it was, like, use Terebozu in this world. And that apparently should give you wallpaper. It's just equipped since you can't use it. Oh well. I guess we do have wallpaper now. But yeah, for the next one, it's in Dreampool. Oh god, a line. Anyway, Dreampool time. Boo. Okay, where's Dreampool? It's pooling time. Simultaneous calling. Okay, this way. No need to equip any effects because we aren't crossing the chaser's path. Oh, okay, that's good. Again, we're probably going to the toilet, because I think it's from the toilet that you go to Dreampool. Again, if we ever run out of ideas on where to vibe, We can always just vibe in the toilet. Anyway. Woo. Toilet. Such a beautiful toilet. Pristine toilet. And we're here in Dream Pool. Bleh. Okay, I don't know which is first. Again, I'd say first we go to the like the lamp thief, like the streetlight thief. First visit that, and from there on, I guess we go to Dark Nexus. So please, do guide. It's super toilet. It indeed is super toilet. This isn't Dream Pool. Oh no, wait, never mind. See, I'm just like, oh, it's dark and dreary. This must be Dream Pool, but it's Whispery Sewers. Never mind. And we're losing half our people again. Huh? Hello, hello. You're too fast, Yunari. Oh no! We're losing people. Again, I don't know if we want to- do we want to wait for more- for the other people to catch up? Because I do think we lost a couple. If they're still coming, that is. Is everybody here? If not, I guess we could wait here for a bit, but yeah. First go to like the lamp, like streetlight thief lair thing, and then go to Dark Nexus. Make sure not to get fucked by the eyes. Hopefully. We are in hell, worse than hell. True. I finally caught up. Yay! Anyway. Let's go. Let's go get that wallpaper. Do people recommend to go by bike, or do we do invisible? RNG may, so we might get split. Fair, fair. Again, just pay attention to, like, if you hear the I don't know what it's called, but like it's a particular sound effect that it does when you get bad luck, and what time is it in this? Currently, it is 9:15. Yay! Hello, friend. He stole all the street lights. This maze isn't RNG, it just sucks ass. I mean, isn't there like a random chance that like with particular like doorways that you get teleported to like another doorway instead of going to like the place you need to go or something? No. Oh yeah, no wait, it was an eye thing. There's like the eyes on the walls. That was the thing, yeah. So that's where all the street lights went. True. Yeah, no, I just remembered. It was indeed, there's like eyes on the wall sometimes, and like you have to make sure you have like invisible effect equipped, because otherwise if they spot you, then you get sent to like the improper door. I mean, it's not that you get fucked, because I'm pretty sure you can still get back to like whatever door you need, but I think it's just like if you just then try again and just not get caught. Eyes? Yeah, like it's like on the walls, you'll see like a drawn eye, and you have to equip invisibility effect. This place is confusing, I don't like it. Yeah, it's annoying. Why does he look so scared? Because he got caught. We caught him in the act of like hoarding all the streetlights. Anyway, let's go to Dark Nexus. Let's go. We all should have the wallpaper now, so yay. Okay, is there any eyes here on the walls? Not yet, I think. Again, I think there's like specific sections where there's like eyes on the walls. Oh, there's an eye, yeah. Hmm. Okay, there we go. Oh shit, there was an eye. Fuck! Oh well, we did go here, so Oh, but the eyes are crossed out, so do those not like see you or something? And now, are we in the correct place? I don't think so. Go invisible. Okay, here we have to go invisible. Right. Again, you're at the wrong place. Oh. No! Okay, then where are we supposed to go? Rip. See, this is why I hate Dream Pool. We are somewhere. Oh, there. Okay, now where? Oh, so here we have to go invisible? Okay. Oh yeah, and then you have to... Okay, yes. Chainsaw him. Or that... Oh wait, it's a girl, yeah. Sorry, girl. I heard a baby noise when I got teleported. Oh, that means like you got caught by one of the eyes. Like the eyes saw you. But I just entered the room. Yeah. Oh, and now we're here. We're in Dark Nexus. But there's not much to do in Dark Nexus. Oh wait, isn't Garden of Treachery, like, near here? Oh yeah, again, Garden of Treachery is quite pretty. So we could vibe there, but if there's people who also want to come along for joining to vibe, then like, oh yeah, you do have to quickly go through Dreampool, okay? Yeah, I'd say go to Garden of Treachery, that's pretty. That's a pretty location. Is that to the right? Or to the left? I forgot. Someone got lost in Dreampool. Ripperoni. See, this is pretty. Look at this. Is there a bench here? Again, I do like this particular section where it's like all pristine and whatever. I don't like the darker. Stop here. Oh yeah, don't go inside that room, I guess. Yeah, don't go into the door, because it's... It's a one-way. Yeah, don't go inside the door, because otherwise you have to come all the way back. Has the vibing spot already been decided? We have decided on Garden of Treachery, simply because we were at Dreampool. So, if you want to vibe with us, come to Garden of Treachery. And sadly, the only way to do that is through Dreampool. But again, look how pretty it is here. Holy, Garden of Treachery is far away. Yeah! Again, if you have Sugar Road shortcut, it's not too bad. Like, from Sugar Road, you go to, what was it? Mountainous something? Mountainous rooftops? It's like the mountainous area, and then you go through, the Eyeball Cherry Field. From Eyeball Cherry Field, you go through the super toilet, like, area thingy. Then you go through Whispery Sewers, it was? I think it was like Whispery Sewers, then Dreampool, then Dark Nexus, then Garden of Treachery. I'm going back there. Congrats to those who survived Dreampool. Again, I'm sorry if not everybody can join Garden of Treachery today. But again, this is probably the one and only time we will vibe here. Compared to any other, like, more accessible area. Because we just happen to need to go to Dreampool anyway. Again, but this first, like, little corridor area is just so pretty. Again, I wish there was some sort of shortcut for Dark Nexus that you could unlock, like, once you're past Dreampool. So it at least would be easier to get to this place. Again, that would be nice, because again, like, Dark Nexus doesn't really have a whole lot of stuff there. Dark Nexus has a few small areas in it. Yeah, but there's not a whole lot of, like, other worlds or whatnot. Like, at least the mini Nexus has a fair amount. Again, I still have to check the Verdant Nexus properly. I mean, or maybe I have already checked the Verdant Nexus? I don't know. I just know that that's the newest Nexus in the bunch. Meanwhile, I'm melting some more candle wax and hopefully not getting my fingernails burned. I just noticed this big flower in the sky. Oh yeah, very faintly. I had a dream of Tuki recently where a VR chat version of Tuki existed. I joined there and chatted with people. See, that would be really cool, but I highly doubt that'll ever happen, because holy fuck. Imagining recreating all of Tuki in VR chat. I'm pretty sure there actually is like a Yume VR chat world, but I think it only has like the main Nexus worlds that you can enter, but nothing beyond that, unfortunately. As for Tuki, I'm pretty sure you have like the bedroom. Like the bedroom is modeled, and there's a couple separate like worlds that also have been modeled in VR chat, but not like a whole ass, not the full-on Tuki experience. If someone were to attempt it, they could at least replicate the OG Dream Worlds. Yeah, they could at least, like, if they wanted to try, I'd say just take one of, like, the older versions, like, 102 or 101 something. Those are, like, the OG Dream Worlds. It ended with the whole world going through a literal nuclear war with someone dying, and I explored 10 plus completely unrecognized worlds, including one with a giant man's head in the ocean. Are we vibing? We are vibing here, yes. Also, I will quickly go to the toilet because I have to pee quite badly. So I'll be back in a couple minutes. Ah, there we go. I am back. I have returned. On Glitchwave game database, Yume Tuki is number 55 highest rated game. They're out of 50,000-ish other games. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I do think like a lot of people just stumble upon Tuki thanks to like, I think like the Tuki OST showing up for a lot of people in their recommended or something. That's just how they find out about Tuki. Is most of 2K OST like stock music? I don't know about like the percentage. I do know like there is like a certain portion that is stock music, but I'm pretty sure like a lot of them are also just original compositions. Some non-2K channels also use 2K OST. Yeah, see, whenever I'm watching like a horror themed video, like either it's about like some murder or creepy shit or whatever, I'll just be listening to some of those videos and then suddenly I hear in the background like, do I recognize this OST? Is this 2K OST? And then I check the description and like 9 out of 10 times like, yep, that's 2K. That's 2K OST. I thought I recognized it. Cause yeah, a lot of 2K OST does work well with like more creepy subject matters. Even though I doubt those particular content creators play 2K themselves, but hey, at least cool that they use the music. I had Techno Viking show up on my recommended yesterday. Haven't heard of that. Yeah, lots of internet mystery channels. Yeah. I think, Joel got a lot of people playing 2KYNO, probably. Yeah, fair. I mean, like, I remember watching, like, rewatching that stream, because I wasn't there for, like, the live event, but I did rewatch the entire stream. Dang, there were so many fucking people. You like horror? Oh yeah, I'm subscribed to plenty of like horror YouTube channels or like internet mystery or Reddit mystery or those types of channels that cover those types of topics. You never heard of Techno Viking? Nope. I made it to Garden of Treachery. Yay! Congrats, Ivy. Again, it's quite a pain to get here, so... I know, right? You'd be watching a video from a guy named Gubby and hear chocolate world in the background. True. Is this layer 9? Yes. Do you watch horror movies? Occasionally. Again, I only like horror movies that do it well. I don't like jump scare movies, but I do like creepy movies and shit. There's probably like some like horror classics I still have to get to watching. Like a lot of like the 80s movies, because I know that was like a big time when there were like a lot of popular horror movies. Can you please stream Oversomnia again? It's pretty fun. We could do Oversomnia at some point again, yeah. Again, because I do want to, like, see what else is there. Maybe there have been worlds that we haven't seen fully yet, or not at all. Oh yeah, there's that one badge that I still want to get from Oversomnia. But yeah, we can do that, like, in another stream. What horror movies have you watched? I've seen The Fly, I've seen The Thing, both, like, the original... the 90s or 90s version. And then, like, the prequel, like, the 2011 version. I still have to watch The Exorcist. I've never gotten around to watching that one. I've seen Hellraiser. I have seen... Nightmare on Elm Street. I still want to watch, I think it's called The Blob or something? Or The Slime? I forgot. It's also like a 1980s movie. Again, there's also like Halloween. Like, I've also not seen the original Halloween, but I'm also like, it's kind of just your general slasher flick from what I've heard, so I don't really care all that much. let's see. Oh, I've seen Videodrome. That one's also quite trippy. Again, I don't know if that counts as horror, but I do know it has some body horror stuff in it, so... Have you seen, The Thing 1982? Again, like I said, like, I have watched the original Thing, like, the 82 version. But I don't think I've ever watched, like, the original Alien. Though I am aware of, like, the more, like, iconic scenes, because they constantly show up in, like, video essays. Still waiting for one-shot stream. I will, at some point. It's just that I just don't really stream as much anymore because I'm too busy playing VR chat. Again, I found that VR chat is quite fun. And there's some cool people there, though there's also a bunch of drama there, which is also fun. Ah, ow! Oh god, that flame is hot. Don't burn my nail, please. Hereditary is a very good horror movie. I actually watched Hereditary for the first time, like a couple weeks ago, or months? I think it's like 1 or 2 months ago I watched Hereditary for the first time. Really good movie. Good horror movie. And another one that I also recommend, even though I don't know, it's not really horror, it's more, thriller, Get Out. I think it's by Jordan Peele. He's the one who directed it. Very good movie as well. Oh yeah, that also reminds me, like, Midsummer. Midsummer is not really, like, horror, but it's creepy, it's eerie. Wait, do you have a candle with you? Yeah, I explained this earlier. Again, I'm not gonna go over the whole thing, but yeah, I have a scented candle here with a bunch of unmolten candle wax that I'm trying to melt above the flame while I hold it in my hands, which is probably not the smartest way to hold the candle wax pieces, because again, if I hold my fingers too close to the flame, my nails will get burned. This month I haven't gone to a horror movie expo. It's a local expo with thematic locales, a lot of creepy atmosphere based on classic horror movie. Oh, that's so cool! Why are you holding a candle in your hand? I'm holding candle wax pieces in my hand. Again, I'm not gonna explain the situation again. I went over it earlier in the stream. But basically just melting candle wax pieces above, like, my scented candle so it'll last longer. The fire is hot? Impossible, yes! I rewatched Jacob's Ladder and I'm convinced it's an experimental masterpiece. I haven't watched Jacob's Ladder, but I have heard of it. Yeah, I probably will have to add it to my list of movies I should watch. Oh yeah, a while back I also watched A Clockwork Orange for the first time. That one's also quite trippy. Again, not really horror movie, but good movie, even if it's... Initially I was like, I don't know if I'm into this, because it was very artsy. It felt very art housey. But it's good, it's good. Let's see, which other, Oh, I also watched Event Horizon. I know that one's also not like it's not like a classic, but I think it's from 2001, 2002. That one's also pretty good. I like that. Have you ever watched Child's Play? No, I haven't. I have seen The Shining, I'm pretty sure. I have watched The Shining. Come on, melt, stupid wax. There we go. Oh god, The Blob. Yeah, again, like, I still have to watch The Blob at some point. Nail scented flame. Again, I don't know if you guys know what it's what burnt hair smells like. Like if you get like a piece of your hair burned, but that's basically the exact same smell as like your fingernails, because your fingernails and your hair is made out of the same material. But yeah, it's basically like extremely burnt toast is what I would compare the smell to. Again, I just make sure to like clip off the little bits of my nails that got burned. See, this is the pros of having long ass fingernails. I recommend you watch Child's Play if you're interested in horror comedy, because the first movie was more horror, but now it's always like a horror comedy. I see. Again, I just know it's a fairly well-known and popular one. I might check it out at some point. When you say you have long fingernails, you say you haven't cut them yet, or just attach fake fingernails? No, I just, I haven't cut them yet. I'm usually too lazy to cut them. I only do it whenever, like, my nails start, like, hooking on my clothes and whatever, and tearing fucking holes in them, so I'm like, probably time to clip them. I don't have like any fingernail biting habits or whatnot, so my fingernails always just grow super fucking long. Till I decide to clip them. Or they tear off, because they will hook on my clothes or something. I can't wait until Collective Unconscious is out. It's gonna be second largest game in Wino, behind Tuki. Oh, that's cool. Again, I like big scope, big scale Tuki games, or all Yume fan games. What's your opinion on girls with those fake long ass nails? Do you see it as like a what? Again, I'm personally not a fan of the aesthetic, but if people like it, then be my guest, I suppose. Oh, L like a major loss? Not really. Again, just because I'm not a big fan of it doesn't mean like it's an objectively bad thing or whatnot, you know? I'm sure a lot of people do like that aesthetic of just long nails. I personally don't really like it. But again, I don't really judge people or who do enjoy wearing those types of things. Oops, I didn't didn't cook the soft-boiled eggs for long enough. No! I like my eggs floating before being boiled. Add some spice. Nice bacteria. Num num num, bad eggs. The long ass nails are useful for self-defense. True. Again, and they are also very useful for holding things without burning your actual, like, fingertips, because your nails are so long, they're just like an extension, and because you don't have any feelings in them, you can just do that. And that's what I'm currently doing with these candle wax pieces, but sometimes my nails are the ones that get burnt. Oh well. Better get my fingernails burned than my flesh. Also, hello, yogurt. Well, also, apologies for, like, not doing streams as often as I used to, like, a couple months back. It's just that, like, beforehand, like, I would usually either stream during the evening or I just watch anime or whatnot, and now I also threw, playing some VR chat into the mix of that. Even though, like, I wouldn't want to play, like, VR chat every single night because it's quite socially draining. But it's still fun. But I do still enjoy playing Tuki every once in a while. Plus, I gotta still collect a bunch of wallpapers anyway, so got plenty of stuff to do. Again, if there's any people who want to come to this area to vibe, by the way, good luck, because it'll probably take you a while, unless you have a guide. Using the website's maps and wiki helps. Fair. Again, it's just Dreampool is a nightmare to navigate, and it is a lot easier if you have a guide. Basically, if you can find someone in the Nexus who is willing to guide you through Dreampool to the Dark Nexus, then once you're in Dark Nexus, it's easy because it's just one particular door in the Dark Nexus, and then you're here. It's getting through Dreampool that's the tough bit. Again, just Dreampool has a lot of teleporters and a lot of doorways that you can go through. So even with a map, it's difficult to navigate. Or at least I find. That's why I never really go to Dreampool. By the way, how's it going in VR chat? Do you still encounter people with questionable preferences? Actually, I had some fucking VR chat drama the other day. Oh shit. Apparently I'm not the only one that has that happen to. I think this is just teenage boy experiences that some people will go through. Oh god. Again, it's a little bit of a story, but at the very least, I'm like yesterday I ran into like I met up with like a dude that I met a couple days ago, who was really nice, and he basically told me like he had a similar experience to me, but with someone else. Yeah, it's some wacky shit happened. Again, if people want me to go into detail, feel free to let me know. And if not, then we can go to a different subject. Details, please. Oh, you guys want the tea? Okay, so, when was this? I think early January, like, I ran into, two different guys, in some world, and they both seemed very nice. One of them was, I think, like an 18-year-old kid, like, a guy, and he was like, oh my god, you're Nanachi, oh my god, I love Nanachi, I made an abyss, yada yada, blah blah blah, and I did my funny Nanachi impression with like, nya, nya, Nanachi noises or whatever, and he fucking loved it. I'm like, okay, cool. And then the other dude was also quite nice. Basically, like, they were both like, oh, can I friend you? Can I friend you? I'm like, ah, sure, you guys seem cool. I didn't mind. So, basically, all that happened and whatever. The non-18-year-old guy, again, like the other person was like, I think he's 24, something. I think he's 24, 25. I've met up with that particular guy like quite a couple times playing VR chat because he's just very cool, and I've showed him a bunch of like Toho Dojin music and Eurobeat and whatnot, like, listen to this! This is some good music! And then he was like, oh yeah, dang, this is good music. I'm like, okay, do you like this? I have more. And then I believe there's one time I just spent like an hour or 2 hours just with that guy, just showcasing a bunch of fucking music. Either way, again, he's chill. The other dude, I never really hung out with much, but like he would frequently like join worlds and instances that I was in, and then it was usually under the impression of like, oh yeah, I just saw that there were people here, or like some of my friends were here, so that's why I joined. Spreading the Toho virus, yes. I need to spread my music taste. Again, you don't want to know how many people I've already exposed to like Toho Dojin music, just raving on about. I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. This sounds so cool. I'm like, yes, there's more. But yeah, basically, the younger guy, the 18-year-old dude would frequently join, and me and then like a bunch of other people would be like just in conversation, just talking about stuff. And one thing that I did notice is, let's see. How would I say it? Basically, like, we'd be in conversation and, like, he would also join in, and that's totally fine. But one thing I did notice is, he would frequently, like, just talk over people, or just randomly start talking about things that weren't like the topic at discussion, if that makes sense. Like, kind of just derail the conversation for no apparent reason, and also just, I guess, talk a lot about himself or whatever, and not really let people speak or whatnot. And I found that a little bit annoying, but at the same time I'm like, oh well, he's 18, so makes sense. Like, you still gotta learn particular, like, maybe certain, like, social dynamics. I don't know, I was just like, whatever. Like, it's a little annoying, like, it annoyed me a little bit, but whatever. And basically, that happened a lot of times. Like, basically, anytime I would just join a public world, just, like, 10 minutes later, 50 minutes later, at some point, the younger dude would join me, show up, and find me in that world, and basically try and mingle in whatever conversation I was having with other people there. And that started to, like, annoy me quite a bit, because I'm just like, I'm trying to have, like, a nice conversation, and you come butting in, whatever, but I tried to just be like, okay, whatever. Because sometimes he wouldn't also be there, sometimes I'd also be hanging out with, like, the other guy, whatever. But then, I know he mentioned to me before how, like, yeah, I like to go in public lobbies and I like to go troll random people. Like, I go fuck with them because I think that's funny. And I was like, okay. Like, he's told that before, like, in a sense of, like, oh, I'm so proud of this. But I was like, well, okay, good for you. Let's see. Again, I'm just trying to remember, like, how to properly tell this. Don't tell me what's Bunny Boy all along. No. It wasn't like that. Again, similar age, so makes sense, that sort of, like, behavior. Eventually, like, I just came to the conclusion, like, I don't really enjoy it, like, whenever, like, that person joined, like, the instance. Like, it kind of just would, like, kill my mood, if that makes sense. And I just didn't really enjoy that, so, like, that in and of itself wasn't necessarily a deal breaker. I was like, oh well, I might just tell him at some point, like, hey, I just would prefer if you just also do other things, you know, instead of constantly joining me or whatnot. But, here's more tea. At the very start, maybe this is a dumb decision on my end, but I just thought, like, well, he's nice, like, when I first met him, so, like, he was like, can I have your Discord? I'm like, sure, here's my Discord. Same goes for the other guy also had my Discord. Whatever. He would occasionally, like, send me Nachi images and that sort of stuff, and that's fine, and occasionally he'd also vent about school and stuff like that, which also fine, I don't mind that at all. But I think it was Saturday? Yeah, I think Saturday we got, like, into some, conversation. We got into, like, basically me asking, like, wait, how did it start again? I think he started with, like, oh, you're one of the few decent people on VR chat, because basically everybody I meet is a bunch of, there's, like, what was his exact phrasing? I think he said something like, almost everyone I meet on VR chat are the most degenerate pieces of human filth I've ever seen. And, like, basically making out that everybody on there is, like, an asshole and a piece of shit and whatever, and I'm like, I don't know what people you hang out with, dude, but I've not really experienced that all that much, so I tried giving him some advice, like, oh, maybe try visiting these worlds, maybe try doing this, doing that, if you want to look for, like, proper people to talk to, you know? And then he was like, well, actually, I'm not really interested in meeting proper people. I'll just hang out with the people I already know, because that's fun. Instead, I just go and troll people in public lobbies, and I'm like, why would you want to do that? Because it's funny. And then, basically, I showed my disdain very clearly for, like, hey, I don't really approve of that you just randomly go fuck with random people who have done nothing to you, or at most, maybe they've just, like, been a bit, like, blunt or standoffish or said maybe like a rude remark or whatever, and then you go and troll them. Like, I think that's just a waste of energy, especially also, like, of your own, like, enjoyment of the game. Like, you're kind of spoiling all that, if that makes sense. And then he came up with, like, a whole ass list of reasons, like, no, this is why it's fine for me to troll these people, this is why it's justified. And I was like, okay, and then he just kept going, and eventually I was like, yeah, okay, sorry, I'm just gonna unfriend you. I just don't want to hang out in VR chat with you anymore, because I just don't really vibe with you. I hope you find people that are on the same, you know, like, wavelength as you, that you do click with, but I don't really vibe with you, you know? And he didn't really take that too well. I tried my best like messaging him afterwards, but he had already like unfriended me on Discord, so I couldn't send him any more messages, so yeah. Bro, why still play VR chat then? Yeah, again, that's my question as well. Like, aren't you here to like have a fun time, socialize with people who are nice and cool, and find cool people to talk to? That's generally what people do. Like, no, I'm just here to troll people and like have fun that way. I like seeing people get mad, ha ha ha. And yeah, again, like I was just like, yeah, I'm not here for it. Like, it's one thing that you're just a little bit annoying in terms of like how you mingle within like conversations. It's another thing of just actively spreading hatred and spreading negativity, I guess, on the platform. Like, I'm not here for that, so I'm unfriending you. I'm not blocking you or anything. You can still DM me on Discord, because if you need like a venting outlet, if you need to let people, like, if you need to have like an outlet for venting for emotional shit, you can do that in my DMs. I don't really give a shit. Like, that's fine. You need to have some, like, an outlet in that sort of case. That's totally fine with me. I just don't want to hang out with you in VR chat, that's all. And yeah, he didn't really take that too well, and he unfriended me. A couple days later, I got a friend request from him again on Discord. I accepted it. I posted my final, like, message, what I was intending to send to him initially. With just, like, helpful advice, hopefully. He didn't listen. He didn't really listen to anything I told him, like, advice and whatever. I'm just like, I guess he'll just have to learn on his own terms, on his own, like, in his own time, because I'm not getting through to this kid, and I just hope he gets whatever help he needs, because just from the shit he was saying, it was very clear, like, he was struggling with a lot of mental issues, and I do very much hope that he gets the help for that. But yeah. That's basically my... that's basically the tea that I experienced on VR chat. Oh yeah, that reminds me. So yesterday, I played VR chat again. All this shabacle, this whole shit happened over the weekend. And yesterday, I was hanging out in a world with another friend that, like, or at least someone else that I met a week ago or something. And this is like the second time I hung out with that person because they were very cool. And apparently they told me, like, yeah, I've actually experienced, he initially started talking about his own experience with, like, an 18-year-old who was essentially just stalking him on VR chat, like, joining him in every single world whenever he would come online, and just instantly join him, and come up to him and talk to him, and be all bestie and whatever, and he was just not comfy with that. Again, his case was, like, a lot more extreme than mine, because, like, with his case, it was like borderline stalking behavior. So I'm like, damn, I have something similar, even though it's not as extreme, but blah blah blah, my situation. So we were talking about all that, and then, again, there's just a group of other people who are also just talking about all that sort of shit, and I think, like, the 18-year-old guy that, like, I spoke to, he was friends with, like, the other dude that I was hanging out with at that moment, and he joined our world, and he actually came up to our group, and I think initially he probably just wanted to hang out with maybe that person or something, but then he saw that I was there, and I did see that he stood close to our group just listening, but he didn't say, like, a single word, or at least, like, I never heard him speak or anything. And again, that's okay, like, if he's just there to just observe, that's fine. I personally just don't really want to interact with the guy. But yeah, again, just found that kind of interesting that he still came up and just stood there, even though, like, it's very clear, like, how I expressed, like, how I feel towards me interacting with him. He was just, like, completely silent about it. So yeah, I do wonder if I'll run into him again, or what'll happen in the future. But yeah, funny tea. Oh, cross left. Some people's motives are beyond comprehension. It kind of reminds me of a coworker I know. Again, I personally just chuck it up to, like, age, because, like, at 18, 19, that's kind of just behavior that you can still expect from such people, and it's just something they have to grow out of and grow up with. Like, they have to learn what boundaries are and, like, how to respect boundaries, and if you don't, then there's consequences. You look for shit, you'll find shit. I've actually said that exact thing to him. I said, like, well, if you go looking for shitty people, then you're bound to find shitty people, like, in public worlds. And yeah, because the brain do we have, like, a bias for that sort of thing. But again, like, insert God knows how many reasons why it was still okay for him to troll people. And he wonders why he has no friend. Yeah, again... He also tried to pull- he tried to pull a bunch of, like, emotional manipulation stuff, or maybe, like, subconsciously. I think it's probably subconscious, but he was saying stuff like, yeah, this has happened so many times, and this is the straw that breaks the camel's back, and, you know, like, just very grandiose, like, this is, like, the end of the world type talking, or whatever. Again, I didn't really respond to any of it. I'm just like, hey, I'm so sorry that you're going through all of these hardships. I hope you get the help that you need. But I just don't want to, like, interact with you anymore. Again, just something you're bound to experience, like, on VR chat, especially, like, if you're... I think it's, like, more prevalent if you're, like, a woman or, like, a girl or whatever, because... like, demographics that are on VR chat, but yeah. I don't mind, I just hope he learns, I just hope the dude gets help and he grows as a person from this sort of experience. If you're a shit person, sometimes you get shitty people. Again, like, I think it was just that he was probably also specifically looking, or, like, he went... If you go into a world with the intent of, like, oh, I'm gonna troll people who are being an asshole to me, then yeah, you're gonna be prone to that. Like, I even told him, like, hey, maybe you actually came across some very nice people, like, in those public worlds, just that you were, like, just so dead set on, like, no, I'm gonna troll people, that you just completely, like, glossed over those people, or you just instantly wrote them off as like, oh no, they're assholes or whatever, or no, they're rude, or they looked at me funny so they're rude or something. Again, I said all of that, he didn't really... He basically was like, no, I disagree, blah blah blah. And again, also when he basically wanted me to, like, give reasons as to why I didn't want to hang out with him, I'm just like, I don't vibe with you. And I think we just don't really see eye to eye on, like, particular things that we value and whatever. And then he's like, but you don't know my values. And I'm like, your values show in the way that you behave with other people, you know? It's not just like, oh, these are my values, blah blah blah. No, like, that sort of shit will show up in, like, your behavior and how you treat other people. And that's just stuff that I'm like, yeah, no, I don't agree with that. Kinda goes against my principles. Sorry, bro. Ooh, I fixed the boiled eggs. Yay! Congrats, you now have good eggs. Ever tried Sky Coatl? Never heard of. Also unrelated, but there's recently been two very vile people playing YNO, which, one started a smear campaign against one of my closest friends, the other Friends with the guy is racist. Again, all I can say in that case is just get evidence, get screenshots of chats or things that they say, like on YNO, and just report that to the moderators. If they're doing like off-site behavior, off-Tuki or YNO behavior, there's not really much you can do, unfortunately, but yeah, just make sure you make screenshots and just report it to the moderators, because they will take care of it. Also quickly gonna get another cup of tea, because this amount of blabbering, this amount of talking has gotten my throat dry. Why do some people suck so much? Again, like, VR chat is even worse when it comes to, like... Again, I do have to admit, like, there are very shitty people on VR chat. Like, people where it's just like, oh, you join a world, the first thing you hear is the N-word. And slurs being thrown at random people because haha funny. Again, usually it's just teenagers or kids, so just ignore those people. But yeah, again, like... Sucks to hear that those types of folk are also, like, on YNO. Has anyone ever tried to gaslight or tried to manipulate you? Again, like I mentioned, like, that one guy, like, with the T. I think he, like, subconsciously was trying to, because he was mentioning, like, all of his past happening, all the bad shit that happened to him in order to get me to probably feel guilty for him, and maybe in an effort to be like, oh no, don't worry, I will not leave you, I feel so bad for you, oh, I will stay friends with you, blah blah blah. Like, nah, chief, not happening. But beyond him, plenty of other people. It's just stuff that you learn to how to, like, identify. Anonymity at its finest. True, true. Again, I do have to say, like, eventually you do kind of learn which world generally will have more nice people and cool people versus which worlds are just cesspools. I was friends with someone on YNO, but he became extremely toxic after I did something. Not bad, mind you, he just hates me now. I mean, not much you can really do about that, unfortunately. My coworker did it to me and was real annoying and belittling to my intelligence. Yeah, shit sucks. I went to VR channel, was never the same after that. The people in there are crazy. Again, like I mentioned, it really depends on which worlds you join. But yeah, if you join the most popular ones, be prepared to encounter very awful folk. Again, I do personally have to say, like, the older the person is that you run into, like, on VR chat, the cooler they tend to be. Or at least so far, I think I've ran into, I think at least 4 30-plus-year-olds. Like, one guy even being like 40-plus, I think, and they're, like, all super cool dudes to just talk and vibe with. Even though, again, like, I only recommend that if you're, like, 18 plus, of course. Like, don't hang with people that are, like, adults if you're, like, a minor, of course. Again, plenty of people that are, like, teenagers are also, like, on VR chat, even though those generally tend to be the more yikes types of people. At that age, you got more inherent life experience and maturity. That's how you can still be a bad adult too, no matter what, always be careful. True. You should also always just be on the lookout for behavior. But again, like, usually you can tell after just, like, a fair bit of interaction. Like, usually after, like, at least, like, half an hour of talking to an individual, you kind of can get an idea of, like, what they're like. Or, like, how they behave and act and whatever, and I guess it's also how they socialize with other folk. But yeah, always do be wary. It's just luckily that, like, in the older the individual, the more likely it is that they will be more mature, but again, it's never a guarantee, yeah. Remember they made the George Floyd joke, they were like, I'll get the person who made that joke, and everyone in the wino chat was like, bro, oh, I see. Doesn't justify the behavior though. Yeah. Again, I'm personally just more lenient on teenagers and, like, I guess just early 20-year-olds or whatever, because I'm like, brain is still growing, still gotta learn a bunch of shit. See, if you have, like, an actual, like, adult, like, full-grown adult that's doing that shit, then yeah, that's way less permissible. +40, oh my god. Again, also be aware that I know, like, I've personally not ran into these people, but that's probably also because they're not seeking out me, but apparently there are pedophiles on VR chat who specifically go looking for children. Because children are quite prevalent in particular worlds, and that's very yikes. So yeah. I personally just don't really recommend playing VR chat if you're, like, under 18 in general. Stay safe. I can confirm there are pedos. I've not ran into anyone, again, most like maybe some creepy individuals, but again, I'm not their target demographic, of course, luckily. But yeah, stay safe. Ranting about age makes me very self-conscious about being 16. Again, it can be very, like, hit or miss. Like, some of, like, the 18, 19-year-olds that I've met have just been super chill, very cool people. And then you have the other type that I just ranted about a bunch. Also, sorry about bringing up him again, but I'm honestly surprised that Bunny Boy got fucking unbanned on Wino somehow. I mean, I think, like, his ban was just temporarily. Anyway, I think it was only, like, up till December or something. Yeah, it's a massive problem in VR chat. Yeah, I hope they can figure out a way to do something about it, but honestly, just with, like, how many kids just have access to, like, a quest and whatever because their parents will gift it to them on Christmas, and then the first game they will download through that is the VR chat, then where there's a lot of children, there are pedos, unfortunately. Again, best you can, I think, do if you do end up running in those individuals, fucking just report them, block them. Bunny Boy seems to be behaving fine in Tuki Court. I mean, that's good to hear. I just hope, like, he doesn't target someone else with his behavior. Like, as long as he's just being, like, a decent person, then all's good. Like, why no did a fucky wucky, now I need to go through Dream Pool again. No! I wouldn't trust him not doing something stupid eventually, considering how he behaved prior to getting unbanned. Oh, prior to getting banned. Fair, but I also like to believe that people can change, and sometimes people will get, like, just through the things they experience, they will get, like, an epiphany at some point. It's just, you can never really tell when that moment will happen. Again, I have the same attitude towards, like, the not so, like, the not so nice people that I run into on VR chat, especially if they're younger, where I'm just like, they have time, they might change. They just need that epiphany moment, and you sadly can't really do much outside of giving advice and then hoping they will listen. And otherwise they'll just have to learn a different way. We need a return of the kid-centered social spaces like Club Penguin or Neopets. I mean, I think, like, there is Roblox, which I guess is more kid-centric or whatnot, even though it's not specifically like a children's game. Even though, it reminds me, I think the person yesterday told me, like, oh yeah, I've heard kids saying, like, oh yeah, I used to play Roblox. I played Roblox, and now I'm on VR chat. I'm like, no. Sometimes the school of hard knocks really does help some people. Again, that's why I'm like, if shit gets too wild for you to handle, just fucking set a boundary and stick to it. Even if they will throw a tantrum, like, hopefully they will learn. Ideally, they'd learn sooner than later, but not really much you can do about that. You can't help people who do not want to be helped, unfortunately. Or you can't help people who don't really see anything wrong, who even refuse to see that there's anything they should change. Yeah, people can change, but that's on them whether they want to or not. Yeah, for some it takes losing everything to change. Yeah, again, like, the threshold and, like, what it takes for someone to finally get, like, an epiphany will vary a lot from person to person and situation to situation. Can confirm I'm 30, and when I was a teenager and even a young adult, I made a ton of mistakes that I've chose never to repeat. It happens to everyone. Yeah, again, which is why I think, like, in the long run, these people will be thankful that you actually call them out on this sort of behavior. Because eventually they will probably reflect on it and be like, damn, they might have had a point. Jeez, like, even if it's not right now, it might be like years from now, who knows, but somewhere, somehow, I'm sure there will be a little bit of a worm going inside their brain where all this shit that happens does make, like, an impact somehow. Dang, 30. 30 is not that old in the grand scheme of things. Probably just for, like, chronically online people like myself and others. Like, it may seem, but honestly, it's not. It's just like 30-plus-year-olds are not as common as, say, 20-plus or something. 30 is mentally old though. Honestly, like... anything like 25 and above is basically where you're, like, I wouldn't say like you stagnate mentally, but like you don't change as rapidly anymore. Compared to like your like early 20s and teenage years or whatnot, because I think it's also probably correlated with that, like your brain is done developing around like that time. Yeah, chronically online sums it up. Yeah. The chronically online crowd tends to be of way younger demographic than the general populace. Because there are very much, like 30 and 40-year-olds very much are online. They're probably just not as online as the younger crowd. Hey, Pap School's here. Hello. I don't know why, but people in their 30s just seem more attractive to me. Dude, you're literally 19 or 20. Don't. This is how you get taken advantage of. Or at the very least, I'm not a very big proponent of big age gaps when you're still like in your early 20s. Like if you're in your late 20s and you have like a 10-year like age difference or whatnot, I guess that's like not as bad as if you have like early 20s and early 30s. That's a bit yikes. I have the flu. Oh no, I hope you get better soon. Oh, that really reminds me of that attitude like the other guy had like on VR chat, cause I remember like he was 18 but he kept on saying like, yeah, but it's crazy cause like you're an adult. He was talking to me where it was like, you're an adult and I'm also like an adult. That's so weird. I know I'm 18 but I'm actually already gonna be like 19 in a couple months. I'm like, dude, stop. Stop. No. Again, I hope he learns. Isn't Hazel in an age gap relationship? Again, with bunnies it's different. Bunnies don't have jobs, bunnies don't have income. Bunnies just have, I guess it's just like energy levels that vary a lot with age. Again, Hazel is, I mean, Hazel turned 6 earlier this month, and Mochi will turn 4? Yeah, I think he turns 4 this year, sometime during spring. Happy late birthday, Hazel. Yay, thank you. Again, I made sure to give her some extra treats that day. Again, it just... Again, I don't have her exact birthday, so I just picked a date. I just know, like, somewhere around the period of, like, January or... I think, like, December or January, she should have been born, like, based on, like, back when I adopted her and, like, what she looked like and her rough age. So it's like, let's do January. I wouldn't say a 4 or 5 year age gap is huge. It depends on the age of the people involved. Again, if you're like both in your 30s or even older, then that doesn't really matter, yeah. Or even if you're like, if you're 25 and 30, I think that's also still fine. 20 and 25, I'm like, I don't know. Not necessarily like, yikes, it's pedophilia or anything like that. It's more just like... You change. You still very much are changing between ages 20 to 25. My fiance was 25 when I started dating her at 22. That's close enough, I think. Oh yeah, again, like, to me, that sounds perfectly fine. Like, 22, 25, that's fine. Again, I'd say, like, 20 and 25, for example, would be pushing it. But that's just my personal opinion. 10 versus 15 can be a bit problematic. Yeah, especially, again, like, anything... Like, if you're both under 25, then, like... The younger you are, the more the age gap is gonna matter. Because, like, in your teenage years, like, even just 2 years or 3 years of, like, age difference is already gonna be such a huge difference. Because, again, like, during your teenage years, you're changing very, very big. Like, you're changing a lot mentally, physically. 14 and 18 gap is absolutely no- yeah, again, like, within teenage years, it's very- like, you have to be very strict about that, because it's very easy to get grooming shit happening, or pedophilic shit happening. Or just, at least people- one party being taken advantage of, like, the younger party being taken advantage of. $18 and $19? That's fine. It's like a difference between experience threshold and RPG. Exactly. I mean, yeah, that's a good way to compare it. Like, it's just this graph that slowly, like, the older you get, the less it matters. 17 and 19? I think 17 and 19 is still... I think it's still okay. 16 and 19, I would be like, nyeh. 17 and 19 might be okay. Might be. Again, it's on specific circumstances. My parents had a very big age gap and honestly it was hell every time. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I feel like people should just not date anyone below 25 unless you are the same age. That's my hot take. Again, depends. Like, if you have like a, say, a 25 and like a 23-year-old or like a 26 and a 24-year-old, I don't see the issue with that. As long as both parties aren't more than 2 years apart, I think it's okay. 3 is pushing it, but might be okay. Again, it depends, again, like, on where you're both at in terms of ages in life. Wasn't there, like, some rule or something where it's like, oh, half your age plus 7 or something? But they said like that should be like your lower limit, or that's like a general rule of thumb or whatnot. Hello, hello, you. Hello, Mingles. Hello. We're vibing in Garden of Treachery, and we're talking about age gaps. What's your opinion on guys who are in their late 20s or 30s want to date girls who are 18 or 19? And in their early 20s. Big red flag, very yikes, especially if they're like, oh yes, they're finally legal, time to date them. Ew, pedophile. Ugh. Ugh. Or at the very least, someone who has bad intentions, who is like, aha, I can control this person, I have all the finances, I have this, I have this, I have that. Very yikes, very big no. I'm like, why do you not just date someone your own age? It feels better when you're older because at a younger age there's a greater power imbalance. Yeah, exactly. I've also basically just been telling this, like, age gap starts to matter less and less the older you get. Like, basically once you pass 30, it doesn't really matter all that much anymore. Like, if you're 30 and you want to date like a 50-year-old or something, then go for it. Sure. Like, sure, like you, like the 30-year-old will of course not have as much life experience, but at that stage I feel like you're both like kind of like established adults, for example. But yeah, again, like if you're like in your early 20s or teenage years, then it matters a lot more. I feel like 25 plus it gets better upwards, being 26 myself. Yeah, again, I personally also just view like 25 as basically the age where your brain is done cooking in the oven, the bread is done. So, like, you don't change as much, like, dramatically in terms of mental shifts compared to, like, your early 20s or your teenage years. I fell asleep early today, woke up because of a really bad dream. See Yunari streaming. Hello! I hope your bad dream was not about me streaming. Yeah, again, sorry you had a nightmare. What happens if my bread goes bad? Your bread will only start going bad, ideally, like, when you're in your 70s or 80s or whatever. You get Swiss cheese bread. I'm 27 and kind of feel like in my second shift of life, for the better. Yeah, that's good. Lived way too many years in depression, now I need to sort out my bad habits. Again, I feel like 20s is just like your years where you basically start to unfold, like, I guess just trauma and mental shit that you've endured and only now are starting to become aware of, and like that you have to work through. I've been teleporting bread for the past 5 days. Now my day is fine again. Yay, that's good to hear. Again, your 20s is when you just finally start to reflect on a bunch of shit like, damn, I'm kinda fucked up. I have shit that needs to be sorted out, or like, I'm now finally aware of my own behavior and my own coping mechanisms and shit like that. Time to work on that. The 20s were my big self-exploration decade. Still got my issues, but I've unpacked most of it. I mean, that's good to hear. I do feel like that's like the best way, or like it's good to like tackle that shit like in your 20s. To just reflect on all of that and like stand still for a moment, like, dang, is this really what I want? Is this this is what I do? Is this what I like? What do you want? Who are you as a person? Basically reflecting on everything, including your own behavior, and then coming to the realization like, oh, this is kind of fucked up that I do this or that. But hey, that's okay. You know why? Because at the very least you've come to the conclusion that there's stuff that you have to work on and whatever, instead of, you know, again, there are people who just go their entire life just living on autopilot, never questioning really anything in that sort of sense, and just go with whatever situation presents to them. And that leads to very unhealthy and very shitty lives, at least from what I've observed. Or just very unfulfilling in that sort of sense. Wait, I'm 27, my brain is done cooking, what can I still change the ingredients? No worries, again, like, your brain is still rising, like, the bread is still rising gently. But like, the major, like, baking time, like, it's resting in the oven, and it's still expanding, but it's no longer in the baking process, like, the temperature has been turned off. I'm not even in my 20s yet. You're telling me it repeats over again until you're 25? Basically. Or at least I'd say, like, from 20 to 25, again, I'd say you do still change a lot as a person. Though again, it does depend, like, how you decide to spend your early 20s or whatnot. Because some people just spend their early 20s or even their whole 20s just as an extension of their teenage years. And usually that will show, like, in the type of person that they are then, as like a 30-year-old, in the way that they behave and act. You always have time. The more life experience you get, the more positive change you'll inevitably experience. True, true, true. I'm terrified of that. Don't be terrified. Again, like, just allow life to happen. Just try and be open to, like, new experiences and question yourself, like, who you are, what you want, that sort of deal. Because ideally, like, all it'll do is just lead you to lead a better life. Like, the more insight you gain about yourself and the way that you do things, the way that you act, the way that what you value, the better you know basically what you want to do with your life. Which is good. That way you'll make decisions that are impactful and meaningful for you. And be kind. Be kind, yeah. One thing that's also just very important is, like, you are not the arbiter of justice. You do not know what the fuck's going on in a person's life. We all are humans. We all struggle with emotions, mental bullshit. We all come with the same fucking, like, factory settings in a sort of way. So we share that experience of suffering. So the nicest thing you can at least do is give people the benefit of the doubt and assume, like, the best intentions in people. Unless, of course, like, reality shows, like, oh no, this is clearly done in bad faith. In that case, like, don't be naive and listen and observe what you see. But generally, if you don't know, if you just... there's no context, assume the best. Like, who knows what the fuck might be going on, like, behind closed doors. I feel useless because I'm 23 and have not achieved anything. Don't let society fucking tell you that you have to run by this perfect life script by a particular age, that you have to get this milestone by this age, this milestone by this age. Like, try your best to, like, not listen to societal life script bullshit. Like, you're living your life, your one-of-a-kind, unique life. Live it the way that you find meaningful. And don't let others, like, hold you to, like, oh yeah, well, you actually have this particular schedule that you're supposed to meet. Like, no, fuck off. You're not the one living my life, I'm the one living my life. You agree that both men and women can get emotional? Yeah. Again, I'm pretty sure, like, we're both just capable of the exact same, like, emotional and, like, logical types of, like, brain capacity functions. It's just that we're both, like, men and women are socialized very, very different to encourage the development, or, like, both the development and the suppression of particular behaviors. That's why it's usually seen as like, oh, well, men are just a lot less emotional. Like, no, they have just as many emotions as, like, women. They're just not as allowed to show it, you know? Outside of anger. Bro, Tolkien was 45 when he wrote The Hobbit. Oh, that reminds me actually of a video that I stumbled upon a couple days ago. Like, basically just a small motivational video made by someone, hey, it's okay if you haven't achieved nothing yet. And basically they just listed a whole bunch of examples of just people who were successful way later in life, who were, like, in their 40s or even 50s, when they first got, like, their break or whatever, or were successful, or did a good thing. Women mature quickly because puberty is earlier for women. I personally chuck it up more to, like, society expecting girls and women to manage emotions, like, a lot more, like, that they are responsible for the emotions, not just within themselves, but also, like, in others. Like, that sort of, like, pressure is a lot more prevalent on women than men, so it makes sense. I feel like it's just, in general, a lot of things that people say, like, oh, nature trademark, is actually just society trademark. Men have to try not to show any emotions at all instead. Yeah, true. Again, it's basically, like, you're not allowed to show any emotions except for anger. Like, anger, that's not actually not an emotion, that's power. That's like, ooh, aggression, ooh, dominance, ooh, Like, no. One of the reasons why men have a higher offing themselves rate than women. I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know where, but I'm pretty sure I heard somewhere that actually women do attempt suicide more often. It's just that men are more successful because they choose more lethal methods. Like, they choose methods that are more likely to, like, end themselves, while as in, like, more violent deaths, I suppose, than women. Again, it's probably some research paper. Forgot which. Do you have any advice for men who can't control their emotions? Do therapy? Yeah, therapy? Fucking therapy? I was never allowed to express any emotions as a kid, and when I did, I was punished for it, which was really tough because I was never I was really emotional. I had to learn to hide it. I can relate, to be fair. Like, in that sort of sense, I personally would also say I'm probably, like, very, like, male socialized in, like, the emotional sense. Where it's just like, feelings? No thank you. Fuck off. Be quiet. Ow, ah, hit hot. Yunari tries to not burn her fingernails challenge. 100% impossible. This reminds me of something my grandmother once told me. We never stop growing, just some people grow differently than others. True. I mean, it's also just some people, they just end up getting stuck with themselves, or like they just don't know how to continue like growing, so they just stick with what they know, and that's when people just generally become very displeased with their life and stuff like that. Stop holding the candle wax. But I have to burn the candle wax, because otherwise it'll go to waste. And I'm trying my best to hold it all the way at the end of the piece, so that it will not burn. It will only melt near the candle. Just sometimes the heat of the fucking flame will just waft towards my finger suddenly. I'm like, ouchie. Ouchie, ouch. Why is fire hot? Why not cold? I mean, isn't it like at a certain temperature, like extremely hot and extremely cold will feel the exact same to your body? I thought I heard that somewhere or read that somewhere. Again, I'm very bad at citing my sources. I just remember that from somewhere, that like, oh, at a particular like hotness or coldness, like it'll just feel the same. You what? Ouchie ouch. Ah. Again, I doubt there's people who know the fucking the reference to like ouchie ouch. Boom, swoosh. Darkness. Light, heart. Ouchie ouch. Come on, melt. Don't fucking burn my fingernail. Ow! That was hot. Okay, my fingernail is not burnt. It's just like suddenly like a waft of like warmth will come onto my thumb, and I'm like, no. Dry ice will burn you. Ah! Oh yeah, that's true. Hey! I remembered correctly. And that's why gender norms are stupid. Yeah, gender roles in generally are just fucking dumb. Just like, oh, you're born with these fucking genitals? This is how you are now supposed to- this is how we're gonna treat you. Like, no, cringe. Don't do that. At that point you feel its extreme temperature change and the instinct to pull away. Yeah, like you don't really register anymore if it's like hot or cold, it just feels like extremely, you know, like your body is gonna dissolve. Why did you guess tweezers? See, I do have a knife here. Thing is, when the knife gets hot, because I have like a little bit, like I have like a small little potato knife, I can stick a piece of like candle wax to that, but once the knife heats up, then it'll slide off and it'll plunge into the candle. And instead, I like to like slowly let it drip, like the hot wax, like into like the puddle of the candle. Because otherwise it'll just take a lot longer for it to like melt, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm not using the knife. If you're in a relationship, you're having a debate with your partner and the partner starts to get frustrated and walks away, what does that tell you? Like the guy not getting physical or anything. I feel it's like a healthy way to de-escalate the situation, because it basically means like, okay, it doesn't like, I'm not in the right headspace, I just have to remove myself a little bit from the situation, and then once like your emotions have calmed down, then you can just kind of talk it over like with a more like clear head, I guess. Because like in the heat of the moment, even if you feel like your anger is completely justified, it just doesn't help with communication at all. Is it a Dutch thing to always have a potato knife at hand? No, that's just a me thing. I've abducted one of our potato knives from the kitchen simply because I need to sharpen my my candle, my scented candle, whenever it's done burning for the night, just so it like evenly burns down instead of, you know, like tunneling. Man, this is getting deep. Again, I only have like one relationship that I can draw advice from like personal experiences, but yeah. Communication, very important. I feel just in general, in any relationship, like be it platonic or romantic, open communication, especially regarding like how you feel, what you want, that sort of shit, very, very important. Though again, that does require a bit of self-knowledge, which is why I recommend like, hey, reflect on yourself, think about what you want out of life. Blah blah blah. Ah, no. I didn't burn myself, just like a chunk of oh god. I have like these clusters right now of just this amalgamation of different pieces of candle wax all molten together, because like I will have taken like a small piece, heat it up, and then it gets too short that I cannot burn it up fully, so I just put it back onto the pile, and then it will melt into like another piece, rinse and repeat, and now I have an amalgamation of candle wax. Yume burns the house down. No, don't worry, it'll be fine. Except the part where she didn't calm down, always blame me for it, and just made me feel miserable after. Yeah, that's shitty. Again, like when you're that highly emotional, like you can't really properly like rationalize, or like you can't really sort out the issue in that case because the emotions are just running so high. Communication is hard sometimes when neither of you is being cooperative. True, true. Again, I guess it's just like a sense of like emotional maturity that you just have to develop, like patience with someone else, or like knowing how to properly like de-escalate, and it's not necessarily like burying your own emotions, but learning how to deal with your emotions in a healthy way that doesn't automatically mean like, oh, I have to spout my emotions out immediately, because like if I don't, then I don't know how to handle this. Again, that's why you again, looping back to like VR chat, like the guy told me like, yeah, there's sometimes just people there who will just insult me for no apparent reason whatsoever. Usually, like, if people do that, the only reason why someone would just hurt someone for no apparent reason is because they are dealing with so much, like, emotional bullshit themselves that they just don't know how to deal with it. They have so much frustration built up that the only way that they know how to deal with it is just lash out at people, and that's not good. It's not healthy. It's not a good way to deal with that. There's better ways to deal with that. But that takes, like, learning. Why are there strange stains appearing on my teeth? I have braces so I don't go hard on my teeth to get gunk off. If there's stains, like, I know, like, if you drink a lot of coffee or tea, there could potentially be, like, stains that might appear on your teeth. I think I had it once when I went to the dentist, where I had, like, a small, like, brown stain on one of my teeth, and, like, oh yeah, I drink tea, that's why. We were friends for the longest time, like 6 years, and she confessed to me one time. We started to reciprocate. She got all defensive and angry for no reason. She confessed to me she got into arguments with me frequently for stupid reasons. Again, even if people may seem to like you can be great friends, doesn't necessarily translate to being great partners though. That's one thing. Like, learning how to argue in a healthy manner is really, really important in a relationship. And, like, how to tackle problems within the relationship is also very important. And that does require that both parties are, like, have the same, like, mindset in that sort of case. Because if you have, like, one person who is wanting to, like, make it work or, like, trying to work through it, but the other person is just reluctant, then unfortunately there's not really much you can do. Which can be really frustrating. But I do drink tea, I'm not an actual baby. Again, if you drink a lot of tea, that could potentially be the staining. It also means they're doing their best to not give into physical violence, even if anger is justified. Physical harming your partner is never acceptable. True, true. I think it's also clear to say you probably isn't a mental health relationship professional. Consult a professional. Yeah, if you need serious help, please seek a professional. I am literally just speaking from my own experiences and what I personally feel is best and whatnot, and even though, like, I repeat a bunch of shit that I do hear from, like, other, like, therapists, that sort of shit, like, or at least people who have qualifications and whatever, please, like, if you have particular issues you're struggling with, get professional help. I'll be going now. Bye. Bye-bye, Nico. Relationships are hard. Yeah, they're a lot of work. Relationships require a lot of work. Yeah, like, communication is one of the one of the reasons why my, like, previous relationship didn't work out, unfortunately. One of the reasons, not just because if it was just that, I think we could have managed, but there unfortunately was more. Ah, flame. Flame is hot. Ouchie, ouch. Would you consider studying psychology? I do find psychology and shit like that, like, super interesting, but I don't think I'd ever, like, study it or whatnot. I do like helping people, though. I do like giving people advice and trying to help them guide to, like, a better, happier, more content life. Because life is hard. Again, one thing that I can personally very much recommend to anyone, but you do have to be open-minded for it. Like, if you're a very judgmental person, then you might probably not like this, but I personally feel like the practices of like Zen Buddhism and Taoism specifically, like Taoism as like a philosophy, are very like worthwhile things to look into if you want to learn on like how to live a more fulfilling life. Not necessarily in the sense of like how do I become successful or whatever, but just like how you can be at peace with yourself and your own emotions, and how to attain like contentness and what's it called? Not tranquility. How to attain equanimity, if people know that word. Big word. Because ultimately, like, that's kind of what everybody wants in life. Again, meditation, Taoism, Zen Buddhism is all very cool shit. They delve into a lot of those types of topics. Warm. Ooh, Taoism. Again, like, it's, I know it's, like, they spell, like, I think the old spelling is, like, with a T, but I think the correct translation, or, like, the updated translation is Taoism instead of Taoism. Yeah. Taoism can be very cool. You're not telling us to join religion, right? Again, I personally wouldn't really label them more, like, really as religious, because I personally, like, I enjoy them, but more, like, for, like, the philosophical aspects. Because, again, like, Zen Buddhism is very different from, like, other, like, types of Buddhism. Like, it's kind of, like, on that border. Like, there's not really any fucking gods or whatever you have to appreciate or whatnot. It's just more, like, about philosophy. And ways to like viewpoints on life, I guess. They seem like a philosophy than a religion. Like Taoism specifically is like I really would just label as like I'm pretty sure it's adjacent to like religion, but in and of itself, like Taoism isn't a religion. It's more like just a philosophy, similar to like Stoicism, except like Taoism originated from the East. Taoism a lot more chill than Buddhism. Yeah, that's why I specifically say I like Taoism and Zen Buddhism. I'm not like talking generally about like general Buddhism with the whole like samsara, escape the circle with all the gods and whatever. And there's also bits and pieces of like Hinduism that I like, but again, only bits and pieces, not the religion itself. More just like, again, philosophy shit. I'm pretty sure, like, some bits and pieces of, like, Buddhism and Hinduism also do overlap a little bit. Just due to the way that those, like, evolved, but again, nothing to do with gods, just all the philosophy shit. The go-with-the-flow philosophy. See, the thing is, a lot of people think when they hear go with the flow, it means just like, oh, just move with the winds, like, let your life be swept up by the wind and just move with whatever the fuck is happening. Like, no, that's how people actually end up in very shitty situations. Like, going with the flow just means, like, do whatever, like, act what is best according to your own nature. Which sometimes indeed does mean that you have to make decisions that may seem painful or, like, they may seem harder. But, like, don't let yourself be swayed by societal expectations. Like, instead of going with the flow that society deems that you have to flow down, you go with the flow of your own nature, your own things that you value. So basically you recommend to study Buddhism and Taoism, correct? Specifically, like, not necessarily Buddhism, I'd say, like, Zen Buddhism is really cool. life is suffering, the Buddha. Again, I do know, like, in, like, even in Zen Buddhism, like, the Buddha is, like, frequently, like, brought up in, like, examples, but it's more, like, in certain, like, stories, or it's more, like, just to illustrate, like, a specific quality that apparently the Buddha had, or whatever, and I'm just like, okay, it's cool, as long as I don't have to worship Mr. Buddha, man. Again, specifically also like meditation, because again, like meditation is just a huge part of Zen Buddhism and Taoism and a lot of like Eastern philosophy stuff. Like meditation kind of comes like combined with that. If there's any people that are looking for like a good meditation app that's not necessarily like for profit, you know, like the very like popular ones like, oh, Headspace, where you just pay money in order to like do meditation. Like, no, I'd say like the best meditation apps are the ones that are made by actual people who practice meditation, because again, like meditation are just practices that come from monks and people who follow particular like orders of that sort of practices. One app in particular I really recommend is Plum Village. I really like that one. It's run by a monastery, like a monastery in France, I believe, but like they have a lot of like just free material. It's just like a free resource app with just talks. They have meditation, like guided meditation sessions. They have various types of meditations for like, oh, relaxing or again, so much fucking stuff. What do you recommend Taoism and Zen Buddhism? Because they got good ideas about life. I like the stuff that they say, like the stuff that they teach correlates a lot with like findings in Western psychology that basically says like, yes, this indeed is true, even though like essentially from what I understand, Zen Buddhism and Taoism is basically monks sat and they thought for a very long time about things, and they came to particular realizations. And those were basically just hypotheses about like the human brain and how the human brain works and how suffering works and like why we feel shitty and that sort of deal. And then to skip like thousands and thousands of years forward, we have Western psychology and whatever. They study the same shit and they actually do come like to a lot of the same conclusions that the monks also came to. It's only that like, they now have like data and research to back up their findings. So yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, cool. This is cool shit. I like science. I like brain. I like good brain health. Yeah. I learned to meditate from my martial arts sensei. It's really hard. I mean, there are various ways to like meditate. Like I know like the main popular ones like breathing exercises, but there's a lot more ways one can meditate. Again, I personally also really enjoy reading books on like philosophy and whatnot. I know like Alan Watts is a very popular like philosophy figure, and I've read like one book by him, but his writing is so rambly. He has good ideas. He has interesting ideas that I'm like, yeah, this has merit. Like, this makes sense, even though you're writing about it very rambly. Cool. And then I have like another book that I'm still reading by, what's it called? I forgot. Buddhism has a lot of superstitions. Again, I'm specifically talking about like Zen Buddhism, not just Buddhism as a whole. If that makes sense. Oh, why is my mic so fucking loud? Why is it clipping? Oh, it's doing the thing again. One sec. Mike, can you stop clipping, please? Okay, I think now it's fixed. It was doing some weird shit. Sorry about that. Have you read A Man's Search for Meaning? No, I have not. Mike do be clipping. Yeah, again, I think it should be fine now. I don't know why it was clipping earlier, but it should be fine now. Yeah, the book that I'm currently reading, like, it's interesting, it's thought-provoking, but it's very esoteric. It's called Be Here Now by Ram Dass, who... God, well, how should I describe him? I don't even know what fucking figurehead. I just, like, I mostly just bought the book because, like, someone that I occasionally listen to recommended it, and I'm like, oh, sounds interesting, I will have a read. And also a lot of people saying like, oh wow, it's such an influential book, I love it. Like, sure, I'll give it a read, and I'm currently like, okay, well this is very esoteric, but I get it, cool. Wow, it's the hit fan game of the famous indie game Yume. Yeah, it's the Yume Tuki. Oh god, we're almost at the 3-hour mark. I just realized. Guys, look, they're playing Ultraviolet. Yeah, we're playing Ultraviolet. My favorite game, Ultraviolet. I still have to play Ultraviolet at some point, properly. I haven't gotten around to doing so. Still here, by the way. Yay! Oh hey, Rat is here. Hello, Rat. Oh, I am starting to get a little bit tired, but I probably will keep the stream going for a little longer. What else? Oh yeah, one reason that I also, like, started playing VR chat, and, like, outside of just wanting to meet some, like, cool new people, is also just, like, to hopefully help my fucking social anxiety a little bit, because I hate it so much, you know? You know, like, how, like, your brain can be totally fine with a situation, like, especially when it comes to social anxiety, but then, like, your physical body response is still, like, I want to run away. Like, your hands get all clammy and sweaty and whatever, and, like, you become flustered and whatever, and that sort of deal. Like, I get that, like, with VR chat so bad, and I hate it because I want to enjoy it. Like, I actually enjoy the experience, but my body is, like, fight or flight, and I'm just like, funny biological body response. You have social anxiety? Pretty sure, like, it's not, like, officially diagnosed, but I am very fucking certain that I have social anxiety. Just because of the way that my, again, like I said, like the physical symptoms of just going like you want to, your body is just like, I want to get out of here, get out of here. I'm like, it's fine, but my, you know that song goes like, my mind's telling me no. For me, it's the opposite. My mind is telling me yes, but my body is telling me no. Oh, just the opposite. That's me. Again, like VR chat, I guess to that extent is like kind of like just exposure therapy. I don't think my social ineptness is even gonna give me confidence to open mic on social games. Again, like when I started out, I was also just shit nervous. Like it would, like I'd have to hype myself up for like at least a good 5 or 10 minutes to even enter a public lobby, really. Because I was just like, oh god, what if I run into people? What do I say? And what do I do? And ha. Again, now I'm like way better with it, but yeah, it can be very intimidating. But the one thing I do want to let you know, like with VR chat that I have noticed, like there are quite a number of people on there who are quote-unquote like mutes, and those are people who just do not speak with a mic. And that's totally fine, it's normalized. You can just type through like a chat box that will then like show up above your avatar. And people will still just talk to you that way, or at least I do. Like, I've ran into like a couple mutes, and they will just communicate through their text box and whatever. I'm just like, oh, hey, hello. Again, like, communication is a little slower that way, of course, but I don't mind. Again, I understand the fucking struggle. I understand the feelings. All is good. Hello again, I'm on PC now. Hello, hello. Body becomes... yeah, body wants to explode. I need to have a close friend with me just to go in a world. Again... That's like a good first step, yeah. Again, I just plunged myself into the deep end immediately. I was just like, nope, I'm just gonna play by myself, without anybody that I know, and hop into a public world. And see what the fuck happens. And like normally, like I remember at first, I would just see people and I just like stand at a fairly big distance because I'm like, oh god, should I go up to them? Should I say hi? Ha? And like eventually I felt more comfy just going up to people, standing with them and just listening to what the fuck they were talking about. But again, it is still hard to like insert yourself in like conversations with just random folk. But again, I guess that's just what the exposure therapy is for. Like, I struggle when I see two people talking, kind of want to join the convo, but afraid they might get angry. Again, if it's two, like, random people that I'm also very, like, I don't know if I should join, huh? Though, again, occasionally I will just listen to what they're talking about, and if it's a subject that I'm interested in, then I might hop in. Again, a couple days ago, I actually, like, I went to this world where, like, there was a dude who I already knew, who I'd met before, and I figured, like, oh, I'm just gonna seek him out, see where he is, maybe talk to him or whatever. So I found him, and he was, like, chatting with one other person. Like, just that one person. They were just having, like, a one-on-one convo. And, again, I tried to, like, join in, but, like, the subject, I was just like, I do not know anything about this subject, but I'll still listen and just say yes, And suddenly, like, just a flock of other people also started showing up. And then I was like, oh, maybe we can, like, because they were sitting in, like, a very cramped corner. And, like, there were, like, fucking 10 people just cramming themselves into that corner. And I'm just like, oh, maybe we should just move, like, downstairs, like, to the downstairs bit so we have a bit more space. And then he was, like, they didn't really respond, and I started moving, but they didn't, like... Eventually, like, I noticed, like, oh, no, we'd rather just stay up here in the corner. I'm like, I was like, would you prefer me to just leave you guys alone? Would you prefer to, you know, just talk the two of you? They didn't really respond to that much because they probably felt like a bit like asshole-ish for just saying like, yeah, please leave us alone. But yeah, eventually I just opted myself like, okay, I'll just go somewhere else because it was kind of clear that they didn't really want a whole horde of people up there. Do you play VR chat like it's a Yume Nikki game? Sometimes, yeah. Again, like, if I visit a new world, I will actively fucking do, like, the streamer thing where you just talk to yourself. Like, I'll see, like, oh, wow, pretty. Oh my god, the stars. And I'll just be talking to myself when I just explore a new world. And sometimes people will come up to me because of that. Again, that's also a strat. That's also a strategy you can do if you enter VR chat and, like, you want to, like, engage with people, but you feel scared to do so. Just go somewhere, look at the world, and just be like, oh, damn, these the wall texture is so pretty. Damn, the floorboards look so detailed. Okay, wait, I'm so glad I'm not the only one who narrates streaming. No, again, like, I mean, in general, I just talk to myself a lot. Even in private and whatever, so to me it doesn't really feel all that odd, but again, like, it just... I guess it also, like, is a way to notify for other people in that world, like, hey, I talk. Feel free to come up to me. Hello. I'm not a mute player. Damn, that wall is a wall. Yeah. The water looks like water. Nah, again, like, sometimes some worlds are super fucking pretty where you can just be like, oh dang, the stars look so fucking gorgeous. Oh my god, the mountain in the background. I wonder if you can actually go to the mountain. Can you actually go through this bush path here? Or is this only, like, for show or whatever? Like, you can just think to yourself out loud, all that sort of thing. Was that the day where you guys met up and there was that big storm? Again, like like me meeting that person like that was completely unrelated to like the Discord shit with the other kid, like the 18-year-old kid. I don't know. I know it was a couple days ago. Yeah, like, yesterday I met up with that exact same guy and I told him, like, hey, I'm sorry if I, like, interrupted your conversation with that other person the other day. And he was like, oh, no, it's fine. And then he basically explained why he prefers to just be just to him and, like, that other person. And then I just understood better, like, oh, okay, so it wasn't that you just hated me. It's not that you hated me, you didn't dislike my company or whatever, just, like, it was a different person. It was just something related to that particular person. Wait, which Discord situation? Oh god, you missed tea. I spilled so much tea. This Tuki stream. I forgot at what timestamp it happened. I stream. Hello, Mango. I actually struggle keeping a group chat going. I feel better on a one-on-one convo. Yeah, usually, like, when I talk to people in VR chat, it starts with just, like, a single person just usually talking to me. Or me joining in, and just me and one other person, and sometimes someone else will join, and like once like I get like a conversation going with a group of people, I am very much like the type of person who is then like, if I see someone who's listening, I'll just actively say like, hey, feel free to like join in if you want, like don't mind at all, like just hop in if you have anything to share, because again, I know how like difficult it may be to like enter a conversation like that, because like once I get a conversation going with people and it's fun, then I ramble a lot. Oh dang, T missed. Yeah, unfortunately T missed. You missed a VR chat drama that I experienced over the weekend. Again, it happened through Discord and VR chat. Never played VR chat. Again, I'd say VR chat is more like a platform, really, than it is like a game. It's more like a social platform, really, where people just go to hang out with people and talk to people. Again, you can play games like on VR chat. Like there are worlds that are specifically like game oriented. The metaverse. It's basically the metaverse, but 10 million times better. Am I gonna have to check the VODs to get the tea? Unfortunately, because it's quite a long story. And my throat is also starting to get dry, and it's also starting to get late. I thought it was a group of friends who were stirring up old drama. No, again, like, the drama I'm talking about is, again, that's like Discord. That's like the Discord server drama. What I'm talking about is just like a completely unrelated thing that happened to me in VR chat that caused drama, and that drama then took to Discord because the dude in question had my Discord. Looking back, probably shouldn't have given the dude my Discord username, but oh well. No, the metaverse wishes it could do what VR chat has done. Yeah, true. Oh wait, I saw that recently. Wasn't there recently also something like metaverse can barely get like legs to function in the metaverse, meanwhile furries be able to control their VR chat avatar ears with brain implants or something like that? Wasn't like some brain sensor thing that they felt, oh guys, I managed to figure out how to use these fucking brain scan thingies to make my ears move in VR chat. Oh yeah, that was some time ago. I forgot when that was. I think I saw it a couple weeks ago. Again, just to give you a very brief, like, summary of what happened, 18-year-old kid was quite annoying initially. Then he advocated for trolling and how trolling is good and justified towards particular people. I disagreed. I didn't like that attitude. Whenever the kid joined a world that I was in, my mood would kind of just be like blech because of the effect he had. We had conversation on Discord. I asked about trolling. He kept on justifying trolling. I eventually said like, hey, I'm gonna unfriend you on VR chat because I just don't like hanging out with you. Blah blah blah. Dude had a little bit of a meltdown. Then unfriended me on Discord so I could not reply to his messages. Then a couple days later he friended me again. I sent the reply to him, my last reply to him, to like wish him best of luck because the dude was struggling pretty bad mentally, probably. Dude didn't listen to anything that I said. I just wish him the best of luck. That's the end of it. I'm sorry you had to go through that though. Nah, again, like, it's fine. Like, if anything, I just feel bad for, like, the 18-year-old guy that he's struggling so much mentally that he engages with these sorts of behaviors. Again, I wish I could do something to help him, but outside of just giving him general advice on, like, how to act in a more, a less destructive manner, you know? If he just doesn't want to listen to that, like, outside of me giving advice, there's not much else I can do, unfortunately. That is what happens if you give your community access to API. They will come up with cool stuff. Yeah, true. Again, like, furries do be very inventive when it comes to that sort of stuff. Trolling can be justified unless it's mutually understood between each other. Yeah, see, that's what I initially assumed. I was like, oh, so you just troll, like, your friends or whatever. You just, like, mess with them. Because in that case, like, I'm like, as long as the other party is okay with it, then sure, go ahead. But nah, it was just, like, random strangers. Like, no, I only troll assholes. I'm like, okay, and you get to determine who's an asshole and why that's justified? Blah. Again. Whole debacle, whole kerfuffle that happened. I hope he learns someday. What is the area that we're vibing in called? We're currently in Garden of Treachery. But it's quite far. In most cases, you're just wasting your time talking to a brick wall, as much as it sucks. Again, it's always worth the try, the effort. Again, I personally do hope that eventually, even if it's like years from now, that some of the shit that I said gets through to him and be like, dang, that he has an epiphany or something like, dang, there actually was some merit to what she said. Because I do believe that people can change, especially like at an age, like at 18, 19 years old, there's still a lot of growing your brain has to do. RuneScape is better metaverse than the metaverse. I mean, there's a lot of platforms that are just better than the metaverse, that are way older than the metaverse. Like, isn't Second Life also like a very, very popular like metaverse-esque platform? It's just when I said, "Hey," I read your brainwaves. I love how Meta is trying to sell their metaverse like a new concept, while VR Chat has figured out full motion tracking works and body parts we don't even have them out. Yeah, true. I guess like Metaverse is only trying to really market towards like the boomers or whatever, maybe, or like the businessmen who have no fucking clue about even the existence of anything like VR Chat or Second Life or anything like that. The metaverse is a corporate cash grab. Yeah, like, the metaverse is just VR Chat except for corpos. And it doesn't work. Wino's a better metaverse than metaverse, fucking true. Well, props to you for bothering with it. Again, I just want to try and help people, even if a lot of people think it's useless or futile or don't have the patience. I'm like, nah, I got patience. I believe in the good of people. But at some point I also need to know, like, when enough is enough and when there's just nothing more that I can do. Oh yeah, I saw a video on YouTube of this stunt actor who got working skateboard on VR Chat. Oh, yeah, no, I've seen a bunch of those videos of like someone with full body tracking who does like stunts in like VR, like he'll be like slammed to the ground or something, or be like encased in like a bubble ball or whatever, and then like just runs into things, and it looks super funny and wonky in VR Chat. And indeed also like the skateboard thing. And also I think like with the trampoline he's done before. Again, the dude must have fucking broken so many VR headsets already. After 7 years, I finally found one of my fave nostalgic YouTubers. Boy, hearing you is nostalgic. Hello! Hello! It is me, the Yunari. Yeah, I think we're watching the same dude. Yeah, again, like, he gets recommended to me fairly often, too. I just occasionally click on the videos because it's just so funny. Also, that one where he had, like, an actual, like, pole and, like, started pole dancing. And the graphics are not even good. Yeah, true. It's just VR Chat, but not fun and made by a company who hates you. True. Beige Yunari, I can fix him. I mean, I feel like the I can fix him mentality is fine up until, like, you know, like, where to draw the line. Like, if it indicates, like, if there's evidence that's very clear that, like, this person is just not listening, then you just need to know when to call it quits and be like, okay, well, nothing much that you can do anymore. Like, if it's actually starting to hurt you and be, like, detrimental to your personal health, then stop. Set boundary. And stick to said boundary. That is why you would make a great therapist. Hey, I give free therapy sessions. I give free unqualified therapy sessions on YouTube. Haha. Yeah, again, I just like trying to help people with their issues and whatever, and like to just try my best. But like they do have to be open for it, and unfortunately a lot of people just nope. No. What do you think of the video of the bunny playing with a small snowman? Which video? Again, like, if it's one of the videos you send, then I don't know if I've actually watched it because there's so many bunny videos. I do appreciate it, like, the bunny videos, but I don't always watch all of them. Oh hey, thank you for the subscription! Free therapy, hold on, here's my money. Unqualified. I do have to preface, I'm unqualified therapy. Because it's just me rambling about my own life experiences. And how I feel people should treat one another. Some of the things you told me during stream did help me a lot. Oh, that's so good to hear. I'm so happy. Again, like, I'm just so fucking used to, like, everything that I say just does... Again, this may sound a little sad, but, like, I'm very used to, like, no matter what the fuck I say, nothing fucking matters. Like, regardless of what comes out of my mouth, people just don't really fucking care. So that's why I'm just happy, like, if I just say something, I try to, like, what I say is meaningful, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm very happy to hear that people do find my ramblings useful. Unlicensed Ever, yes, also no license. I'm not qualified, unlicensed. I'm black market therapy. I do care and I do help. Yay! Yay! It was a Jingle Bell Rockutao demo. Oh yeah, that one. I remember making that one. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and glowing, the bushes of fun. I remember. I actually had plans to make like another pitch for that voice bank at some point. But I remember like I made the first pitch for the VCCV English voice bank at one point, and I just, oh, it was so much work that I was like, never again. Your ramblings help me calm down after work or stressful days, so I'd call that qualified therapy. Yeah, that's good to hear. Oh, by the way, I got confirmation in VR chat. This is so funny because I'm like, oh dang, people on YouTube have also told me that. I think, like, just a random player came up to me and just said, like, hey, I just gotta say, you have such a relaxing voice, like, to listen to. I don't know what it is, but it's just super, like, soothing and calm. I'm like, damn, thank you. I've been told that before. So it's not only you guys, not only, like, YouTube folk who tell me that. I got confirmation from a different source. Again, that's pretty funny. Even though right now my throat is a little dry because I don't have tea anymore. I've run out of tea and I'm talking so much. Based VR outsourced person. Dr. Phil is also unlicensed and he got a TV show. Yeah, and Dr. Phil kind of does it with not so good motivations. Just like, yes, my platform, it's my show, I get to shit on people if I want to. Why is your chat different from mine on my side of the computer? Like, you mean like the YouTube chat? It could be like the live chat versus like top chat thing. I currently have it set to like live, maybe? Free qualified therapy to get past Dream Pool. Just curious, do you plan on doing a VC stream anytime soon? I want to, but I just never get around to doing so. I also don't know, like, what the, how do you say, like, how many people are actually, like, interested in, like, another, like, VC, like, maybe 2K stream or something like that. His motivation is money, true. You know, our TV show when... See, actually, I should just become the I don't know if people know this, but, do people here know, Therapy Gecko on YouTube and TikTok and whatever? Like, Lyle, the Therapy Gecko. I've gotten like his fucking shorts show up in my recommended like quite a lot lately. I should just become like the second Therapy Gecko. The what? Oh, you've not seen him? Oh, you should look up, I think his name is Lyle, like Lile, and then just Therapy Gecko. It's a dude who dresses up in a gecko suit with green face paint, and he listens to people's shit. And again, like the shorts that he posts are just some of them are super hilarious, but others are also very sad. And he just generally just gives advice, like unqualified advice to people, basically the same shit that I do. Again, look him up on YouTube. He makes good content. What about a VC movie night? Not necessarily stream. See, I do like watching movies together with other people, but I'm just afraid people are gonna like talk through it. Like I don't mind it if people make like remarks, you know? I don't mind like if there's occasional remarks during like a movie. It's just that I don't want people to constantly be chattering, or like if there's someone like blasting music or being very loud and obnoxious and shit like that. And that's just what I kind of am fearful of with movies. Shorts are another world. True. Again, I'm bombarded with like these shorts on YouTube, and occasionally I'll watch them if they seem funny. But I do stick to mostly just long form videos. The Static P live streams are unlicensed, but they solely focus on therapy. Oh, that's cool. I've never heard of them before, though. That's cool. On the servers I've been, we just mute anybody who's not a mod during movie nights, and if we're taking a break midway through or at the end of the movie, we unmute everybody. Oh, that's smart, yeah. That way everyone just uses chat while watching. Oh, that's fair, yeah. That's fair. See, because I'm the type of person who... like, if I'm watching a movie together with someone, I'm the type who just makes, like, quiet comments throughout the entire movie, like, oh my god, I love the visuals! Oh my god, the composition here is so amazing. Oh my god, look at the color schemes. Oh my god. Like, just, I remember I was like that, like, with Spider-Verse. When I watched Spider-Verse in theaters, I was like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Even though, like, I was the only one in theater at that point, so it didn't matter. I was just talking to myself. I was commentating by myself, and it was fine, because nobody was bothered by it, because I had a private showing of Spider-Verse. I guess push to talk would be at least somewhat of a solution. Maybe? Again, like what Donnie suggested. Again, like you can't see their messages, but they're saying this stuff on Twitch. But Donnie is saying that, like, to basically just mute everybody during the movie and then let them talk during a break. And then mute them again till, like, the end of the movie, and then let them talk again, like, once the movie's over. Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I always hate when someone starts speaking non-stop midway through a scene. Non-stop being a keyword. Yeah, same. I also hate when people have, like, full-on conversations, like... Again, I personally just like commenting, but I usually wait with commenting till, like, there's something not that significant going on, like, there's not that much dialogue going on for me to say, because I do want to, like, follow the movie, but at the same time I also want to, like, let people know, like, oh my god, this is so pretty! Holy shit! Or like, oh my god, he's so fucking scary. That sort of deal. Not gonna lie, you were the one that inspired me to draw a lot more back then, and Yes, even I did get better. I got so sad and cried when YouTube glitched me and unsubbed to you. Oh no! Yeah, again, like YouTube occasionally has like issues with that. But yay, I'm glad like I managed to inspire you for like drawing and stuff, and I hope you still you enjoy drawing. Dutch people hate theater. By theater, do you mean like movie theater or like drama theater? Again, I love going to the cinema. I love the cinema experience, like sitting in a chair and having big ass large screens and booming music and popcorn. Yes. I love it. If I lived in a city, I probably would get like a cinema subscription. Because in general, I just like movies in general. Cinema. Yeah. How did you get to be the only one that in a theater? You go at 6 in the morning? No, like it was a showing, like I think just somewhere in the afternoon. I think like Spider-Verse had already been playing quite a bit at that point, and it was literally like being shown pretty much every single day in that particular theater. And I just happened to be like the only one for that particular showing. Haha. So yeah, I got private viewing. I had like that particular cinema that I like to go to in general isn't all that super popular because it's not like a chain. It's not one of the big boy chain cinemas that we have here, but it's like instead like an independent, more like artsy type cinema. So most people just don't really go to this particular one that I like to visit. I specifically like it for that though, because they like to show like a bunch of foreign movies, including anime movies and shit. More obscure shit. And also they showcase just older movies, like 4K remasters in cinema. I think currently they're even like playing Perfect Blue. I think they're currently even playing Perfect Blue in cinema, in that particular cinema right now. Again, I was debating like, shall I go to Perfect Blue in cinema to see it? Because it is cool. I like Perfect Blue. But at the same time, I'm like, I already went in December to go see The Boy and the Heron in cinema. Hugs from Icy Plain. Sorry, I was taking a shower. It's okay. I probably will end the stream fairly soon because I am starting to get fairly tired. I didn't have a good night's sleep the night before. But yeah. I hate YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts can be okay, but yeah, like don't infinite scroll through them, please. The big theaters almost have no anime movies. Yeah, again, like for anime movies, you really have to find like the artsy type theaters, or like not the chain theaters, like independent theaters or just artsy art house theaters tend to show anime movies fairly often. Drink more tea and make Iroh proud. I don't have any more tea, and I'm too lazy to brew more at this hour. Girl playing a game about sleeping doesn't sleep. I will sleep soon. Again, it's also a shame that like not every city has like one of these like art housey or like more artsy foreign film type cinemas. Again, the one I visit I think is actually specifically catered to like expats, because they frequently also show movies with like English subtitles. Again, I remember when I went to see Boy and the Heron in cinema. Like most of the viewings were actually like with English subtitles, but there were like also a couple viewings with Dutch subtitles. I specifically just went to one with Dutch subtitles. And I was so surprised because there were literally like 3 grannies like sitting in the back of the cinema when I was there for like the Boy and the Heron showcase. I'm like, oh dang, people that age are also into fucking Studio Ghibli? Oh, that's so cool! Dang! These are cool grandmas. Again, at the very least I was very happy that, like, it was literally just, like, my, like, age demographic, no children or whatnot, and Boy and the Heron, because, again, Boy and the Heron was only shown with, like, Japanese audio. I don't think there was, like, English version, like, English dub was not available back then yet. Maybe now, but I know when I went to see it in December, the English dub, I think, was not out yet in the Netherlands, so I watched it with the Japanese audio. The only cinema near me is Vue, and does not have much choice. Yeah, Vue or View, I don't know how to fucking say their name, but yeah, like that's another like chain cinema. Do you read faster in Dutch or English? Both, twice as, I guess just same speed, I guess. An elderly person watching anime, how nice. Yeah, again, there were 3 of them, like 3 grannies. I remember sitting in the back of the cinema, and they were also like at the viewing of The Boy and the Heron with Japanese audio and like Dutch subtitles. Really cool. I mean, Ghibli's been making them since 1986. True, fair. Still, I'm just more used to like, oh, animation enthusiasts and stuff, and people who enjoy Ghibli are generally like 30, like 20, 30, 40-ish, around that age group, I'd like to think. Was just a bit surprised, like, oh dang, elderly folk. I just remember like seeing them and was like, dang, they have taste. These women have taste. Dang, good on you, elderly ladies. I have an eye problem and reading subtitles in big cinema is quite hard. The text get blurry. Ah, that's fair, it's fair. My eyes start to hurt. Again, maybe get like your eyes checked at like an optometrist. If your eyes strain that much. Oh, my voice is really starting to die, my guys. Can you hear my voice? Dying? Oh. Yeah, I'm not used to talking this much. These old ladies have flavor. Drink water. I don't have water. I don't have liquids anymore. I just joined. I thought that voice was someone else. No, again, I just have a very dry throat because I've been talking so much. Yeah, I need glasses. Again, I highly suggest just going to oh, if you want a good optometrist, I highly recommend Specsavers. That's where I got my glasses, like my eyes measured and glasses, whatever. Drink the sink water? I don't know. I'm too lazy. I can't be bothered because I'm probably gonna end the stream fairly soon too because I'm tired. Yeah, the stream's been going for 3.5 hours. Damn. Always have a bottle with you. My person, my guy, my dude. I have a bottle right here. I finished it all. I finished all my tea. No. Man, I've been here for too long. See, I can make time fly by. I'm very good at that with my live streams. Also helps that, like, when we're doing free therapy sessions for people, that time also flies by. Time flies when you're having a fun time or when you're talking about trauma. Eat? I'm not hungry, it's past midnight. Only live stream that does that for me, Lamau. Really? I thought like maybe that's just a general like live stream thing, but hey, maybe I have the magical ability to just hold people's attention for long periods of time somehow. Stretch out of mood for some reason. No, you know what I need? Snooze. Sleep. Because I'm tired. Because last night, oh, I hate these fucking storms that we've been having for the past, like, months at this point. I don't know, like, about other places in Europe, but we've been having so many fucking storms lately. And, like, just gusts of wind that will just, like, make the house creak from every fucking corner. And it's just so annoying during the night because, like, you'll be snoozing and then, like, suddenly, like, and, like, oh, fun. Wind. You too? Hey, yes, I fucking hate it. Like, last night I had a pretty shit night's sleep because of the strong winds creaking the house and waking me up during the night, like, multiple times. Past midnight? You people live in the future. Yes, it's currently, 6 past midnight. It says over 12. Yunari and the Thought Emporium are the only two channels I can watch a 3-hour livestream from. Hey! Oh my god, I should test my time limit abilities for, like, live streams, how long I can keep people's attention, like... Okay guys, time for a 24-hour live stream, non-stop. I will die? Oh god. No, I don't think I personally wouldn't be able to survive. Neither would my throat. My throat would not survive that. My throat can barely survive a 3-hour stream. Let alone a fucking 24-hour subathon. Oh my god, Yunari lives in 25th of January. Yes, it's 25th. I'm not European, but I'm sure your skies are always sad. Again, we've been having what kind of... I mean, we've had snow for a fair bit, like, last week, and now it's just been windy and clouds and stuff. It's actually late morning over here. Oh, dang. Wait, late morning. Australia? New Zealand? Charity livestream? 24-hour stream speaking non-stop, no breaks, just rambling at the end, at the fucking end of the stream. No wait, 24-hour stream speaking non-stop, no breaks, no water, just rambling. At the end of the stream, it's just, okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Oh god, that's not good for my voice. I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, it's just like, you just hear like a gust of wind at the end of the 24-hour live stream. Apparently there's a group of people playing my my game near constantly for the past 3 or so hours. Kinda happy people actually played. Oh, that's nice, that's nice. Like SpongeBob in that one episode, he didn't have water. Oh yeah, true. I don't need it! I don't need it! I don't need it! I need it. Granny, where's your meds? 24-hour stream and Dutch only. Oh god. Dutch only stream. Again, a lot of people have been asking like, oh, can you do like an April Fool's live stream? Like April Fool's and then just only speak Dutch. Like, and refuse to speak English the entire stream. Halfway through you switch from speaking to mute stream. Drink water before you shiver up and die. No, I will be fine. My throat will survive. You could pass for SpongeBob. See, I just have to be tired enough and then I can just do SpongeBob. Like, SpongeBob voice. Well, my candle is holding up okay, and I haven't burnt any more fingernails, so I'm very proud with that. Come on, tiny little bit of candle wax. Come on. Drip, drip. Hot. Hot? That's hot. I will not let myself get burnt again. Come on. Drip, drip, drip. Drippy drip. There. Kato Aang from Avatar Pro. Oh god, don't ask me to do impressions at this hour. I remember. Oh no, that reminds me. I remember I have tried doing like Ash Ketchum whenever I try. Whenever I try doing Ash Ketchum, it just sounds like as if he's like, as if he's like stoned out of his mind. Like he's zonked out of his mind whenever I try to do an Ash impression. Oh god, I remember that. I'm not gonna do that now though, because again, it's late. Ugh. Can you do Yunari from twitch.tv/Yunari? No, I don't think so. It's a little bit too tricky to nail the exact voice. Zaza Ketchum. Gotta sniff them all. Gotta snort them all. Can you please destroy your voice even more for us? No. Again, plus my voice is very groggy at the moment because of just how... Ugh. We can't have Yunari impression, I'm so sad. No, you will never hear proper Yunari impression, unfortunately. Diamond and Pearl is the best generation of Pokemon. I really like Gen 4, yeah. I'm so sad that Yunari died off. I died. I did it. I became grave. No. No, bad. Bad meme. See, again, if it was earlier in the stream, I wouldn't mind doing voice impressions, but like right now, it's a little late for that. Because I do like doing voice impressions. Or at least make attempts at. Do you know what Coblin D is? Oh god, is this another shitty pun or a shitty joke? Or is this like a legit question? Actually, no, my favorite Mystery Dungeon. The Mystery Dungeon series is really good, yeah. And it's a very good voice impression of the sleep-deprived person. I need sleep. Do an impression of yourself. What impressions can you do? I can do Neko Arc impression. I can do a high-pitched anime kawaii voice. I can do, again, I can do, I'm still working on it, but I'm trying to do, like, proper Nanachi and Faputa voice. No. I knew it. I knew it, and I still fell for it. Can you do a crazy Gandert voice? A what now? A crazy Gandert? I will ask next stream. Again, my vocal cords are too shredded right now to do voice acting, voice thingy requests. Can you do a voice of an underpaid McDonald's worker? Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order, please? Okay. Thanks. Coming up. Coming right up. Coming up. Sorry, the ice cream machine's broke. Sorry, we don't have that item. Sorry, we don't have cheeseburgers anymore. We ran out of cheese. The rats ate it all. No, we ran out of burgers. Sorry, we don't have fries anymore. I haven't watched your channel in so long, but I've been subbed for 6 years. Perchance, perhaps perchance, did you subscribe because of the Sonic video? Because that's usually the explanation for people who, like, subbed to my channel and then forgot that I existed. The monotone sound is despair is on point, yes. Sorry, we lost our manager to the rats. Anything else with that? Okay. Next window on your right. Have a nice day. You too. Bye. Hello, can I take your... Hello, welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order? Sure, okay. No cheeseburgers. Cheeseburgers are... Oh, we've ran out of cheeseburgers. Okay, number 9. I'd like number 9 large. Okay, is that with or without ice cream? Is that with or without Cool Whip or like whipped cream or whatever? I can't take this any longer! Get me the deep fryer! I will commit toaster. No, not toaster, deep fryer. I will commit water deep fryer incident. You're really getting into the McDonald's roleplay. Oh. Can you get me one burger, cashier? We really be turning the Tuki stream into a McDonald's roleplay line. Oh, again, we should do this like earlier in the stream so I can actually do funny voice impressions. Like, oh, NecoArc helps you at McDonald's. Oh, hey, we're in a food topic. Shit. Back up. We're on a food topic again. Retreat. We did it again. Why does it always loop back to food? McDonald's is open till 1. And opens at 6, so it's almost as long as Shinari's stream. Her sleep-deprived brain slowly dying. See, this is what my brain is like on sleep. Deprivation? Is that the word? I think so. You don't want to, like, hear me when I've actually, like, boozed, like when I've sipped from my booze, when I've had liquor. Because it's like this. Not as sleep-deprived, but, like, in terms of, like, wonky wackiness. It's this times 10. How have you been past year range? Doing okay. Again, lot of stuff has happened. Again, I can't... My energy is too low to summarize the drunk stream. Drunk stream when? If I do drunk stream, it's probably during a weekend. Again, because I don't really drink during the weekdays. Usually just only on Friday or Saturday. But I do still have a bunch of coffee liquor that needs to be devoured and is very num-num. You know, the funny thing is I always join your streams when you are sleep-deprived, so I don't know what, you know, already not sleep-deprived is like. Fair. I mean, doing voice impression late allows you to do an underpaid McDonald's employee impression better. True. Anyway, what's the time? Oh shit, yeah, I really need to fucking quit the stream. I need to catch up on snoozes. It better not be fucking windy tonight, or I will kill this storm that is happening. Maybe I should work at McDonald's. Yeah, let me get, like, in-character acting. Like, you know the thing that they do, like, some actors do, like, on set, where they, like, stay in character the entire time on set, even when they're not, like, performing a scene? I should do that, but instead for my McDonald's roleplay. So instead I should actually go to McDonald's. Yeah. Method acting. Yes, thank you. That word. That one. Time to method act as a McDonald's underpaid employee. Overworked. Anyway, yes, I really should go now, so thank you all very much for watching. I'm very glad you all enjoyed my shitty roleplay. I'm glad that you guys find some of the advice that I give at least somewhat useful. That's very nice to hear. I do like sharing like advice. I just always hope people can actually use it. And also thank you all so much for listening to my hot tea from my VR chat experience bullshit. Oh god. Again, I like spilling tea. I like sharing drama shit. It's always fun. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining. And I'll see you guys again whenever I do another stream, whenever that may be. So yeah, just keep an eye out on the Discord if you want to get like notifications for that. Anyway, I'm out. I'm very tired. I'm gonna go brush teeth and then snooze. And yeah, I'll see you guys again in a different stream. Hopefully. So yeah, bye! You know, are yelling at the wind, I'm the storm that is approaching. I am the storm that is approaching. Anyway, goodbye.